righty. And welcome back, everybody. So, previously on TCC.
To the stupendous Pippi. I hope the family and the act are doing well. It's been some time since I've reported in on the state of things. I'm sure you've heard from Nix, Mia, and Tia, but business at the Trip Away has been booming, especially since the Starfire Festival. Flip is rather busy, as usual. As am I, if I'm honest. But he always makes time here and there for us. He misses you all terribly, though of course he's loath to admit it. I hope that he's kept his word about meaning to write as well. Only so much I can really do about that in the long run. The gnome will have to heal in his own time. All I can do is try to help it along. We've acquired a few new members to the band of misfits since you were last here. A young teenage boy named Yami, who at first meeting seemed only preoccupied with potatoes and improving his physical prowess. A dark elf named Kelenic, who is as brooding as he is level-headed. And then, when we were all preparing for the Starfire Festival, we befriended a young urchin girl named Brit. Recently, we were up north in Eurosa, attending a memorial weekend at the request of friend Mark. You remember him, right? The large mechanical one? While we were there, we happened upon Brit's father, Callum, who had been there to mourn her loss, believing that she had been killed. After some kerfuffle about horses and some impressive patience from Callum, we escorted him back to a trip away and safely back into Brit's arms. I probably shouldn't be writing you about what I'm about to make known. I'm sure Flip would likely remind me this is all supposed to be rather hush-hush, especially to his family, but, well, Pippi, you're one of the few true friends I have on this plane of existence. If I can't confess things to you, I'm sure it'll come bursting out of me at some point down the road. My friends and I are quite literally fighting off the end of the world as we know it. It's rather a long story, but the gist is that a quite powerful demon named Kinnick is trying to essentially enslave all of Exandria. And, well, no one seems to be doing much about it because it's all hush-hush, and so now myself and a small group of mildly capable individuals are gathering a bunch of relics to try and prevent this from happening. Oh, and tracking down a serial murderous cult in our spare time as well. Though, for the moment, that has been put on pause while Crown's Guard tracks down further leads after the disappearance of Lawmaster Bryce Feelit. Honestly, I can't say I'd blame you if you chose not to believe me. It's a much more convenient alternative that I'm just making all of this up. But whether or not you choose to believe me doesn't really matter in the long run. Just know that you and your family are safe, and I am going to do whatever I can to keep it that way. Oh, Pippi, if you had seen Brit's face tucked into her father's neck like that. Oh, it was such a sweet moment. It's been quite humbling being a part of so many family reunions, though I admit it does make me rather homesick. I can't help but wonder what my grandfather would think of Flip. It'd never be a question of approval, of course. He'd probably grin wider than looks healthy and just ask for another round before getting the rest of the guests riled up in a song. Oh, and speaking of family reunions, not more than an hour after reuniting Brit and Callum, a young woman named Aranis comes in, asking us to help her find her brother Silmorian, who is wrapped up in more demon shit. I mean... The fun never stops, eh? Regardless, I hope that you are keeping safe and well, and that you are getting as many flowers tossed at your feet as you are having knives thrown at Granny Susie. Give my love to Bixie and Blink, and a playful punch in the arm to Trip, and all my warmest hugs to you, my friend. I hope you'll write and tell me all about your own adventures very soon. With all my love, Yeleni Leaps.
And there you go.
Bro.
Bravo, Cat. Bravo.
Oh,
That was
Well
dope.
Very well done.
So if I had to do one of those, I don't have that kind of stuff in my house. So.
Yeah, I don't want to do be next.
I told her, I said, damn, Kat, you set the bar real high.
I
I
know.
really don't want to be next. Fuck.
You told me to set the bar real high.
Hey, I wanted it. I loved how that came out.
I was
Leslie does
legit.
one while I'll be like, wow, Rathgar plays drums?
There wasn't enough blood,
God, almost-
Rathgar. We need more blood.
It's just a metal music video for Rathgar.
Yeah. We have metal music.
Mark's just going to sit in a dark room. It's just going to be a dark room. Just, hello. Those are the events that happened last time.
This is my storage
Hello.
container.
Oh, that's awesome.
Background music for Rathgars. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I don't know if that's copyright.
Yeah,
that might
you know.
cause some problems.
All right.
Not if the
So
new
right.
Cerulean Cognoscendi band plays it.
they'll be playing it on their.
Yeah.
The
What is that
bodies hit the
instrument,
floor, hit the bodies
Andrew?
hit the floor.
It'd be like that couple that Will Ferrell and Anna Gasteyer play on
Right.
SNL.
Feel for you. I love you.
Oh, man.
I hate to say
Okay,
it.
hey, welcome in, Mike.
What's up?
Oh, you're kind of quiet.
Yep.
No, I mean, gain-wise.
Oh. I can turn
That's
it up.
from a
There you
technical
go.
That's a little
standpoint.
better. Yeah. All right.
I was correct in that I did break the seal, so I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll have a quick timeout.
That's now going to be recorded for posterity.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
hilarious.
Gonna have
We
that
got
for all
warned. We were warned.
future.
Oh, that might be
Damn.
good. Summon to feed dogs.
Yeah,
Give me
that
a
was
moment.
like super good.
Make sure he is. Never mind. In roll 20.
Give me here. I'll be right back to you.
What the hell am I going to do
Goodbye.
for that segment when it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking Warforged. What is he going to do?
You could have like urban sound effects in the background.
Actually, he could be doing it straight up since he was military and doing it like a military after action report.
Yeah, I could maybe simulate a green screen.
I'm gonna make an explainer video of my history in Microsoft Paint, and it's all stick figures except my head's just on one of them.
Oh my
That's fair.
god. I
So,
figured
like,
you would
the-
just do a cooking home video of how to make the best mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
while he's
Yami's wouldn't
cooking,
be a
he's talking
recap.
about what
Yeah.
happened before.
Yeah. Yami's just be cooking potatoes.
I'll spike
Yeah.
my hair up.
Oh, that was quick.
Wow.
I am a fast peer.
Did you
Did
wipe?
you even sit down?
Also,
My gosh.
still recorded. So,
Yeah.
Power
TCC
slide in
out
the
of
bathroom.
context. I am a fast peer.
Yeah. Well, change your
Did you see?
not that people who are watching it can see, but for us, just change your little subtitle there to fast peer.
Man,
Oh
My
man.
badge of honor. For
it's actually a new.
not
it's,
like
it's a feat
cool
that she
video
chose.
maker, but quick peer.
That's what we got out of this episode.
That's,
you pee really
that's
fast.
what we remember. Yes.
Yeah.
it's a
Not
great
that cool
episode.
video that you
He's
spent
the
so much
fastest
time
of
and
all of
effort
you.
on.
Hey, Kat.
What?
Hey, Kat. You're incredible.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Okay, and with that, we'll have my little splice part to get this going. All right. Now, where we left off, it was late afternoon, almost early evening. Britt and her father Cullum are now back together, and you guys were talking about wanting to go and do shopping. And the current traveling merchants that are at the Tripaway currently are the musical instruments, ammunition, and scrolls and forgeries. But during this time, Dulaka excuses himself and heads off to his room because with some of the stuff that he bought on the road, he wants to go and do some additional tinkering. So he has left the group at this point.
Yeah, bye.
I think likewise with Mark. After what happened in Eurosa, and this journey back to Zadash, Mark is feeling weird. There's something going on inside that he can't really understand. He's not shopping. He's not interested in anything out in the shopping world. I think just kind of like Dewey, he's going to go back to his quarters and kind of do his version of meditation to try to figure out what the heck is happening on the inside of him for the rest of the day.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm going to go take my horse to a stable and then go to the library.
And then go to the library, okay?
So there's 3 horses? Is that what I...
Yeah, 3 horses.
Okay. But they can't ride multiple people, so...
Yeah, what's the stable day rate?
Yeah,
day
they
rate
can't ride people
or week
for
rate
sure.
or however it runs.
Day rate is 5 silver.
Thank you, Cat.
Okay.
That's for their, what do you call that? Just the boarding, I guess, so that they'll feed them and do all that mess.
Okay.
As you talk to them, they have their discount of if you're having it for the full week or for a week. That would be, let's see, they would do it for 6 gold even. No, I'm sorry, 3 gold even. That's what it was. Yeah, 6 gold, or 3 gold even. Because it would be 3.5 for the full week.
3, 6, or 3.5.
Well, I don't know how long we're going to be here, but go ahead and take 10. Take really good care of my horse. I plan on... We've got a lot of adventures to go to, and I want to make sure he's really taken care of.
And it's a little stable boy that's there that goes ahead and, oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
He grabs the horse and pulls it on into one of the stalls.
Must be nice to have gold.
Well, you know, you touch a chest without inspecting it and get
When
pricked.
you touch a chest without protection.
Stop touching chest, Rathgar.
Like chests.
Eleni would like to go look at the musical instruments, please.
I think Rathgar goes with Lenny. Sorry, Cat.
Okay.
She's been hanging out with
Hey,
me the whole time
Sorry,
anyway.
cat. Apologies, you have
So
to
you go out-
babysit me.
We'll say you go out to the back outside after you guys have talked to Flip for a little bit. Flip does tell you, all of you, that, you know, as you go into your shopping and do whatever errands that you need, he said that he needed to talk to you guys at some point early in the evening, maybe right after dinner or something. So you guys can all head out and do your thing and just make sure that you're back in time. As Yeleni and Rathgar go outside, you see the wagons that are out there that are, you know, opened up into their little merchant stalls, and you see a little gnome that's at the musical instrument one. Oh, yes. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm just a local bard looking for potentially new ways to entertain people and myself, and wondering what you might have available.
Well, why don't you tell me what you're looking for? I
Well,
have plenty.
oh my. Well, do you have any with like maybe some magical capabilities?
Unfortunately, well, I do. However, those are a bit pricey.
Try me.
Well, at the lowest, it's 1,000 gold pieces.
Well, right when I was starting to feel like maybe I wasn't living a podunk life. All right, well, that's too much for me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. Money is obviously not your problem.
No, not at all.
I would help you, Lenny, but I can't. Because
No.
you remember the chests and the gold and the
It's all right.
goblin and the curse and the gold.
Yes.
That almost sounds lyrical. We could turn that into a song.
Oh.
Would you do that in
Yay.
exchange for a magical instrument?
Oh, you're so full of jokes, aren't you?
I know. I'm a bard. I am full of them.
She's not that funny.
Okay. Well, what other instrument would you like?
I'm still trying to recover from Rathkar's comment. That one
I'm
hurt.
sorry, you're just more serious and, like, logical. You're funniest when you're drunk.
Perfect.
I still
It
love
also
you.
sounds like it could be a song.
All right. Well, if you have
This
any,
is... No.
I'm interested. If you have, I am well versed and have one of my own of a kind of like a mountaineer's dulcimer where it sits on your lap, and you play it kind of almost more like a lute. But I'm more interested in the percussive version of this. If you have maybe a hammer dulcimer, I would be greatly interested.
I don't have one of those on hand. I just have this basic dulcimer. I could be on the lookout when I come back this way. Perhaps if I find one, we can talk.
Yes, I would love that. Also, I'm also interested. I'm learning. I wouldn't use this in a public setting, but I'm learning how to play the hurdy-gurdy, and I would love the opportunity to purchase one from you if you do come across that in your future.
Hurdy-gurdy. I've not seen one of those in ages. But I think I might know where to find one.
They're quite fun.
Let me get your name. What's your name? I am Phileas Lackett.
Phileas, it's quite an honor to meet you. My name is Yeleni Leaps.
An honor. Yeleni, how do you spell that?
That's a good question. It's Yelehni. Yeleni.
The H is silent then.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
It's not
Okay.
Yeleni. Yes, dear.
What does an H look like?
It is, oh gosh. She draws it in the dirt.
Rathgar sits there and stares at it, trying to commit it to memory. You've got her
Knowing
quiet for the rest of the
she's
time.
also looking at it upside down,
Oh,
and so
she
now
would.
she's
Or
got it all wrong.
sideways. Speaking of learning how to read, thank you, sir. I think that we, unless Rathgar, did you want to learn how to play an instrument?
No, that seems
We have flutes, we have
complicated.
drums, we have, I see with your axe, that looks like something that a dwarf may have had at one point. We do have bagpipes. We have...
What's a bagpipe?
Oh, look.
Oh,
He
you
goes
know what?
into his-
I think that that's all the time we have for today. We must be on our way. Excuse us.
I imagine Lenny grabs Rathgar's hand as she's like pulling her away, and Rathgar goes, "But the bagpipe!"
And all you're hearing is... as he's playing it.
I kind of like drag her by one hand, and I'm like, oh no, we're going to Avery's. Do you remember Avery?
That has an A in it, doesn't it?
It does have an A in it. Look at you, you're learning. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
We're going to go to Avery's to see if they can, if she was able to find any book learning books. How to read.
Have we met Avery before?
Yes, oh Lord, right back when we first got here. Do you remember?
No.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Well, when we first arrived at A Trip Away, we met Avery, the bookseller. Do you remember she told me she had a little bit of a crush on Flip?
No.
Yes. It's going to be rather awkward now.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. But I would like to see if we can find those books for you. So,
Okay.
all right. So
So you guys are heading, because she has established herself as her little store in Zadash. It's not too far away from A Trip Away, but it's a little bit. So we'll cut away while you guys are traveling. Who's up
Cut
next?
away from the trip away. Sorry.
Kellenick, I think, at this point being, kind of back in the main town, is going to ask around, knowing what he knows now that he didn't know last time he was here, and see if there is a temple to the Raven Queen.
Okay. Who are you asking for that?
I mean, I'll start with Flip. He knows the town.
A temple for the Raven Queen.
Yes.
I think I've heard something about that. Probably, it's probably on the east side, I believe.
Okay.
I mean, not too many people, it's around
It's
here, not so many people, but it is an up-and-coming temple that they got over there. But it's probably on the east side over there.
well, thank you. I
You
will
can't miss
start
it.
that way.
Big black spires and yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but
Stands to
yeah, you
reason.
could hit that place.
I'll look for the giant raven, I suppose.
Well, they do have one. It's like a weather vane on. Oh, whoa, wow. Uh, he got British all of a sudden.
Weather vane.
Tip top tip.
The weather vane.
Yes. Gabriel. Weather vane.
Yeah, but he tells you that, so there you go.
Okay. Thank you. So I start to head east to see if I can find this
Okay.
temple.
Anyone else going something?
I'm gonna. I remember I'd gone back to the tavern, I believe, but I'm gonna head over to my little job thing at the Smiths.
Okay. Over there at the. You were over at the Hammer and Anvil
I believe so. Yes.
with. Actually, I don't think it was that one. But I lost my notes on what the other one was.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I lost my notes on that one.
It
Whoops.
sounds right.
I thought it was
Well,
Hammer and
I-
Anvil.
Thought it was a male that he was dealing with, and this
Was.
is Ozell, who's a half-orc female.
Yeah, I was dealing with a male dwarf. I think.
Yeah. I had it in my other notes that are somewhere else now.
Welcome
sure I
to
can
the
pull it up.
blacksmithery, where we do blacksmithy things.
My name is
Come,
Dwarf
Smith, you're black.
McHammerson.
That's all right. You're there now.
Ah.
And, all right. I see that you're finally back. Are you gonna work?
Yeah. I think I would need to make some money. So, what can we
He
do?
points off to a pile of a whole bunch of weapons that need to be refurbed and sharpened, and a couple of shields that need some straightening out.
All right. Okie dokie. Let's get to it.
Yep. All right. How about next time you let me know how long you're gonna be gone, eh?
It's tough to say because we've been fighting mythical creatures a lot, and it's not that I've been trying to be gone, but it just happened.
Well, it's been a long time.
Well, we killed a chimera and 2 dragons, and then
Right.
Yeah.
Talking work.
yeah, okay. We're gonna be working, and then as I'm doing that, I'm like naming off all of the various things that we killed, and we killed some bandits, and we killed some spiders, and we killed some flaming skulls, and we got into a dungeon, and there was a demon, and then we saw some kind of crazy parade, and there's a murderer around, and although it seems kind of novel that I call someone a murderer after I give off the litany of things and people that we've killed, it's been a really long trip, unfortunately.
Well, I've heard some rumors that there's a trophy that you killed a dragon.
Yeah, we did. It's there's well, that was one of them. There was another. I only had room to bring the one back, and I just brought some chimera heads over there for the trophy room too.
Talking about that.
Yeah, it's cool.
You're doing a lot of killing.
Somebody
It
has.
sounds like you're the best warrior in the group.
Some would say that. I wouldn't say that, but some would say that I am, maybe the linchpin of the group. But I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, if you killed a dragon and then a chimera, you've got to be the biggest one.
Well, sometimes might isn't in the physical form, but yes, I am. I
You
am
got
rather.
some
mighty.
prowess on you then.
Yeah. Yeah. Some would say that.
That's amazing. Get back to
It was
work.
fun. I'm still working. As I'm working, when he kind of turns around or whenever he's not looking, as he's done watching me do that, I want to grab one of the hot metal pokers that is sitting in the furnace and take it and just touch it to my helmet and just hold it there for a minute You're like, Tuca, play this game, you son of a bitch.
What are you calling me a son of a bitch?
Not you, not you, not you. Just thinking about something. You
Who are
PTA.
you talking to? It's just the two of us.
There's just some bad things going through my head. There's a lot of killing that happened while we were gone. A lot of bad dreams.
Hold on a minute. So you've got bad things working on your head. You're thinking about bad things. So you take a hot poker.
No, not to me. Just to the helmet. It's got some bad memories in it.
What the hell's going on with your helmet?
I'm
A
not.
helmet's a helmet.
I know. I'm not
It's a
entirely
piece
sure.
of metal.
Yeah, I shouldn't have it on, should I?
Well, I mean, it's for protection, right?
I suppose, in a certain way.
You're a very confusing lad.
Some have said that too. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep working here.
Well, did the son of a bitch talk back to you?
Not this time.
He kind of got a little bit of a ding in there with the poker melting it a little.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Are your bad thoughts gone?
Are they?
I don't know. I've asked you.
I'm just asking. I wasn't asking. I was just asking in general. Somebody was going to answer that. Maybe they would or would not. I'm not entirely sure. But it seems like for the moment they are.
Oh, wait. You're the psycho.
No. It's not like that. It's hard to explain.
Obviously.
Yeah. I'm going to keep working.
All right.
Yep.
He starts walking away from you to work on the things that he's working on, but he never takes his eyes off of you.
Okay.
Especially with a hot poker in your hand. He's just like, all right. Gets on the other side of the coals and everything, the bin that's holding the coals. He's just on the other side, so he has some distance between the two of you.
Yep.
And you just start clanging away.
Yep. I'll just keep working.
Okay. And then Yami was heading to the library.
Yeah, I gotta see what they found out about what's wrong with me.
Okay. Hold, please. Need to find those notes.
Okay.
As I said, I knew a curveball was going to come where that was not someplace I expected you guys to go.
Are you going to ask? So, sorry, just double checking, because we technically last time we did the horse stabling, and we redid it today, and I just want to double check. Are you going to ask about whether or not they have more information on you and your magic? Because we did that last time too.
Yeah, you did ask some stuff on the last.
Yeah, and they didn't have any answers, and they told me to come back later, right?
But it's the
same day.
like the same day, same evening, afternoon.
Oh, okay. I thought it was next day. Well, never mind then.
No, this is, like I said, you guys ended where it was like late afternoon, early afternoon.
Okay.
Yami's just really
I
impatient.
could just imagine Yami shows up 10 minutes later and goes, "So did you guys find anything?"
That's what I thought he was doing, but
Sorry, I wasn't trying to like steamroll and
No. I thought it was different times, and I had to go back. And I did remember that I had already stabled my horse, but I wanted to redo that because I realized that I had never paid for it, and so I wanted to make sure that all of that
Okay.
was handled.
We love an honest player.
Indeed.
okay. So then, do you actually go to the library, or what do you do then?
Oh, I'm gonna go to the tavern and eat potatoes until they tell me what's going on. I've just got a long journey. I've been working out a bunch. I'm hungry.
Okay. So you head on. Then we'll go back to Yeleni and Rathgar, and then we'll cut back to Kalenik.
At Avery's.
Kalenik. Yeah, you're at Avery's. Oh, hello. You guys have returned.
Hello. Yes, it's nice to see you again.
Oh, hang on. I think I have the book you were looking for.
Oh, wonderful.
She goes back and starts looking through her stuff, and she pulls out a very basic little children's book that is showing literally letters that have the words underneath them that start with those letters on each page. So you're doing
With like a
the other page,
picture.
yeah, and you're doing B, a little butterfly. C is a cat. All these things. So she pulls that out, and she's like, did she know that you were doing it for Rathgar?
Yes, because Rathgar was with me at the time.
I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
I
She
just couldn't
doesn't
remember if
remember.
you told her that it was for
No,
her.
I don't know
or
how
not.
to read. No, it's for Rathgar.
Okay. So she pulls out the book, and now this should really help, right? Because, well, you can go through every letter of the alphabet. Now, it's common only, but it will have all the letters of common.
Wonderful. Thank you. That's exactly what I was
Look
looking
at all
for.
the pictures.
Yes, it's got lots of pictures. Like there's an apple for A, and B has a butterfly, and C has a cat, and D has a dog. And I'm going too fast for your little brain. I'm going to slow down. Would you like this book?
What do those animals have to do with letters?
I will explain it all.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Thanks, lady. Also, I was told that you like Flip.
She pauses for a second, and then she kind of does that kind of a, and looks over at Yeleni, and then is like, I did. Not anymore, apparently.
I'm sorry, did I make things awkward?
Extremely.
No, not at all.
I'm confused because I'm getting
hope
two
you-
different answers right now.
I hope you enjoy your book.
Oh my gosh, thanks, lady.
Avery.
Lady Avery?
Oh, I like the sound of that. But it's just Avery, thank you.
Just Avery?
Avery.
Avery?
I thought we were going to be doing that for quite a while. Look at that. You're
Well, she
already
didn't say
learning.
anything. Well, she didn't say anything before that, so I think I got
You got it right. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avery, how much do I owe you for the book?
I'll take 5 silver for it.
Are you gonna
The
have to pay
children's
more
book.
because I made things awkward with Flip?
Oh my god.
Should I not keep saying that?
Yes.
She obviously, you're not catching, how loud your actual whisper is. And she just looks over at you and, no, still just 5 silver.
I imagine Avery looking at Lenny, like being upset about the whole thing, but at the same time, like bonding with her over Rathgar's stupidity and both of them having to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't get that vibe at all. I just get animosity.
Oh. There, Rathgar is reading the room wrong again.
All right. Well, she hands over the 10 silver.
10
Or the
was
5 silver.
I was going to say, I appreciate the tip.
Fine, it's 10 silver. She gives you a 5 silver tip. Do these come at all in like sequential levels? So maybe I should say, if she's ever ready to move on, she could maybe learn phonetics or further increase her learning.
There are books that have the larger words and the combination of letters to make different sounds.
Oh, God.
And then we can move on to small sentences and eventually compound sentences.
Oh,
and,
no.
Move on to all the rest
That's
until she becomes fluent.
lovely. As those books come in, I would be happy to pay you for them.
Would you like me to have them delivered here?
Oh, that would be great, actually.
I will be sure to get them to Flip.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm sure he does too, considering she is around him all the time, asking, "What is this? Does it start with an A?" So,
Well, I'm sure that if you're satisfied with it, then he will be.
all right, Rothgar, should we go?
Sure.
I'm
sensing a lot of tension.
Ta-ta.
Bye, Lady Avery, just Avery Avery.
She just gives a sigh and just looks back down at her stuff, starts reorganizing.
What a queen.
Awkward.
I'm so sad because originally I thought we were friends, and one thing
think
from Rothgar just threw it all
I'm
out
so
the window.
sorry. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I have second hand. What's that called? Secondhand
Embarrassment?
embarrassment. Just like anything anywhere else you'd like to go, Rathgar? Should we head back?
No, I'm happy with this.
All right. Well, let's head back to the inn, and you can if Britt and Callum have had their time, maybe she'll help you read your book. You can look at the pictures together.
I love pictures.
Yes.
Okay. So now we cut back to Kellenic, who is
Walking alone through the east side.
just walking through
alone
town,
the east side.
chilling, and you end up, you get closer, and you see this sprawling temple, and you see the name on the side of the building, or on the little sign on the building there, and it's called the Umbral Spire.
The Umbral Spire. Hey, Mark
Yeah.
would like that.
And there is a person, there is I wouldn't call it a guard, but there is someone that's standing outside the door wearing their kind of almost a clerical robe kind of a thing, that's standing at the door there.
Hello.
Hello.
This, I presume, is temple to the Raven Queen?
It is, yes.
I see. I am a new convert, and so this is my first time at a temple, but I was hoping to go in and meditate.
And how were you converted?
Well, it's a funny story. See, well, let's just say it's very complicated, but I have been
Very
recruited.
complicated story.
Yes,
Okay.
as I'm sure you can understand, it's, Raven Queen is a very complicated.
She is very
Deity.
complicated.
So yes, I have been recruited in a way by her.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And you just want to be able to come into the temple and worship.
Yes, that is what one does
Or
to their
meditate.
deity. Yes.
Please, brother. And he opens the door, lets you in. But
Thank
he
you.
doesn't follow you in. He just
Okay.
points you in the
I just kinda-
direction.
Look back behind me. Okay. All right, so I walk into the temple. It's a new experience because Lolth wasn't really a temple kind of deity.
Right.
So really very unsure about what to do and how to do it. So, I'm assuming there's, I don't know, benches or something in
Yeah,
there
there's
to,
like pews or whatever.
an
in
altar
there.
or something to that effect.
Yeah.
All right. So he just goes in and, finds a quiet place and kneels and just begins to meditate, not really praying, just more listening and trying to, focus his thoughts and, calm his aura and everything and just see what he can feel from the Raven Queen.
Okay. For a while, you're not feeling anything from this. You feel like it's almost empty, kind of how do I word that? It's just empty. You're just not feeling anything.
Mhm.
You're seeing you're hearing different people get up and go. You can hear the footsteps, things like that. And probably after about maybe 10 minutes, all of a sudden feel the presence of someone next to you. You didn't hear them come up. You didn't hear anything like that. The person is hooded, but when they begin talking, you immediately know exactly who that is as soon as you hear it. What are you hoping to find here? And you notice that it's the voice of Eidolon.
Okay. Clarity, guidance, as one would get from a deity. You'll have to forgive me, Eidolon. I am new to this sort of worship, so I'm just trying to find my way in service to the Raven Queen.
I understand, and I want to assist you on this journey of learning. I apologize that I have not been able to come to you sooner. There is a lot that is going on. There is a lot that is being intertwined from where I am and in this realm of reality.
That does not surprise me in the least. From what you told me the last time we spoke, there's much more that I could even dream to understand at this point. I just know that you have told me that I serve a great purpose in this battle against Kinnick. Due to my history with him, due to where I have been, and, I just want to make sure that whatever guidance I can get, whether that be from you, whether that be from the Raven Queen, that I am absorbing all information, that I'm absorbing all forms of introspection and thought that will guide me and aid me in this journey to defeat him.
Honestly, the Raven Queen is happy to have you in her fold, to have you pursuing her as your deity. More answers will come, but I must warn you. Kinnick has already infiltrated this realm. He has spies and agents all around. Be cautious. Be aware of the people that you deal. This is becoming a very dangerous world. And the bloodied chaos and those that follow after Kinnick are working diligently to bring Kinnick fully into this realm.
Trust me, I am weary of everyone except those in my inner circle and those whom I have already trusted. I will definitely be on the lookout and take extra caution with anyone new that we encounter that could be an agent of Kinnick. Is there anything that might help me in discerning any tells, if he has agents, if they are from the underworld, is there something that I could see or that I could sense or that I could smell even that would give me pause and make me just aware of the presence of something not quite right? Or is this something that I'm just going to have to uncover myself?
Understand that not all of Kinnick's agents are demons or imps or anything of the spirit realm.
So he has recruited those in this plane.
He has very much recruited many from this plane.
Cultists. I see. That makes it more difficult. Okay, well,
The best that I can say is to be sure to find as many vestiges as you can. Those will assist in the defeat of Kinnick. He is an extremely powerful demon.
We will make that our primary focus. We have found one, as I'm sure you are aware. I am unaware if we have leads on others, but we will definitely be investigating and continuing that search. And I know we must make haste.
What we've heard, what I have slowly uncovered, is that Kinnick is building an army. And I am sure that in this event that you can finally confront him, that he will have plenty fighting for him. Recruit as many people as you can. Build your army on this side of the realm in order to make sure that he does not break into this realm fully. If he wins, everyone will be enslaved. And you know, from where you came, what that means.
We will be ready. I promise you. I will make that my primary focus.
And as you're saying those final words, because kind of the two of you, he's got that cloak like fully over his face and everything, and so you guys are kind of both just looking forward as if you are still praying, meditating, whatever. As you're saying the last words, like as you're kind of maybe looking down a little bit, you just like where his knees, I guess, bottom legs would be, it just disappears as you're in the middle of that.
Right. All right. He stands back up, looks up at the altar, gives a bow and a nod, and turns and walks out. I stop at the person who let me in, and I just kind of, give him a side eye, not like, not any great expression, but now I'm looking at everyone just a little bit closer.
Did you find what you were looking for, brother?
And more so. Thank you.
That is what the Raven Queen does.
She is good.
Take care, brother. And he gives you a slight bow.
What is your name, brother?
Simon, sir.
Simon. I am Kellenic.
It is my pleasure to meet another brother of the Raven Queen, Kellenic.
There are great evils in this world, so it is good to know that there are others of like mind who stand for what is, well, neutral.
I agree, brother.
All right.
Gives a little salute thing with you. Makes his bow.
We shall talk again.
Indeed we will. And then he basically stands right back at his post.
All
You
right.
could call it a post.
Yeah. Is he holding any sort of weapon or anything?
No. He's
Okay.
just standing there. His hands are like this in front of him.
Okay.
As he just stands there.
Got it. What kind of garb is he wearing?
He's just wearing like a robe, kind of
Okay.
a clerical type
This is a
robe.
Clerical. Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal.
It's
Okay,
a basic
thanks.
thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I start heading back towards the market area. I think he's going to look for maybe some potions and stuff and see if he can find anybody else in his party.
Okay. As you're walking back, you're seeing a lot of the different places. As you're going through, you end up hitting through the Penta Market and everything, and you're just looking at some of the signs, and you see, of course, the Invulnerable Vagrant, which I believe you've been there before. You see a jeweler, the Glimmering Horde. You see the Outfitters, Bold Barrel. You see a kind of a necromancer, dark spirit, I guess you might, I don't know what you'd call that, but a necromancer shop called the Whispering Veil. Um, you pass by, you see Rathic in there pounding away on some shields and stuff inside the hammer and anvil. Need any of those you want to stop at? Oh, yes, you saw that. You see the healing hand apothecary as you're going through there. So what do you do?
Okay. I'll roll into the apothecary.
Okay.
Good day.
I'm just making sure I remember who it is.
Yeah.
There. Okay. Good day to you, sir. How can I help you?
Yes, kind sir. I am looking for...
I'm sorry, I'm a madam. Thank you.
I apologize.
She begins to look at what she's wearing, check her hair. Perhaps I should check myself in a mirror?
You have to forgive me. You sound quite manly.
Sorry, I do have kind of a low register.
Yes, I am looking to... my party and I are adventurers and could get into a scuffle here and there. Just looking to maybe procure some healing potions and maybe look at your other wares.
Oh, yes, of course. I have over in this section, she points off to a certain section. I've got healing potions over here. I have herbal remedies and salves that you could use, some medical kits and supplies, bandages and surgical tools and such, some herbs and ingredients, just small little pieces. We do have some elixirs and tinctures, and I do have a new special order that arrived. It's quite expensive though, but a potion of regeneration. It's one of those one-of-a-kind things that sometimes comes into the store.
So if a limb were to be severed, it could regrow the limb? Is that what we're talking about,
Yes.
regeneration?
Yes, you are very, very knowledgeable. Yes.
And what would that run?
That is a bit steep, and that runs 2,500 gold.
2,500 gold. I
Yes.
see. He looks at his little pouch of money that he's not used to carrying because he's never had to worry about it before, and just like, let's stick with the healing potions. What sort of healing potions do you have?
I have 3 potions of healing. Those are 50 gold pieces each. I do have 2 potions of greater healing. That is 200 gold pieces per. I do have a single potion of superior healing, but that also runs a little steep at 1,000 gold pieces. And I do have a potion of vitality, but that's 1,500 gold pieces.
It's a little out of my price range.
Understood.
You say you have the greater healing was...
The greater healing is 200 gold pieces. I
200
have
gold
2 of
pieces.
those.
I see. Let me get one of those, if you would,
Excellent,
please.
sir. She pulls
And
one of
then-
those.
Let me take a look at some more of your elixirs.
She pulls some of those out. Humdinger.
And remind me of the conversion. Platinum is 10 gold, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
if I recall.
So
Let's
I
see.
plop down 20 platinum. Or 2 if it's 100.
1 platinum is 10 gold.
All right, there we go. I plop down 20 platinum.
Okay.
I believe that should cover it.
Yes, indeed. She hands you that bottle. And now over here in our elixirs, we have the elixir of restoration that removes effects of exhaustion, paralysis, and similar conditions to that. That's 300 gold. I do have a tincture of rejuvenation. That is 200 gold pieces. That kind of restores he has some healing powers into that, and works over a course of 8 hours. It's a wonderful thing that we've had. We have this heartwood sap. It's very rare, but it's an ingredient that we use as a potent for healing potions, and it helps aid recovery for serious injury. And then we do have my favorite, of course, because it's named after me. I created it. It's just something I've dabbled with just a little bit. Illyrial's Remedy. It's just a special brew of tonic that I've created. It builds your immune system and can assist with recovery from illness or magical fatigue. That's 50 gold pieces. It's just starting out, so I need to make sure that it's 100% works, you know what I mean?
That sounds interesting. Let me take 2 vials of that.
Ooh, excellent. She pulls 2 of those off the shelf, brings those back over to the counter.
Okay, and you said there was Eliel's elixir or something?
Illyrial, Eliriel. It's Illyrial's Remedy.
And you said it's preventative, not fixing, right?
Yeah, it helps. It assists in making it quicker and easier to have magical fatigue or any kind of illness like that to be removed.
Okay, so quicker recovery
Basically,
from...
taking that would give you advantage on trying to remove or recover.
Okay, cool. I'll have to figure out how to put that into D&D Beyond. But, all right. Well, I think that should do it for today. Thank you, Illyrio. I appreciate your wares. I appreciate...
You are most welcome.
All right.
I will work on my mannerisms and the tone of my voice so that I am not mistaken for a man in the future.
You'll have to forgive me. I am used to being a soldier around only men, and so sometimes that is all I see.
Well, that seems kind of scary if you find men in your zones that look like me. But it must get lonely on the battlefield. Am I correct?
Not that lonely. But
Not that lonely. Okay, sorry.
Good day to you,
good day,
madam.
sir. She chuckles a little bit and then goes back to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I just head out. I know that Rathic is working, so I'm not going to go bother him. So I just kind of start meandering around, seeing if I see anybody else.
Okay. Let's see. I think he's back at the tavern or at the inn. Mark is at the inn. Dulak is at the inn. So you already saw Rathic. Go ahead and give me a perception check on seeing if you happen to cross by Yeleni and Rathgar.
Sorry, let me unmute. Perception, that is a 15.
Okay. As you're walking, you do kind of see them a little bit ahead of you, as I believe they were also heading back to the inn, yes? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, okay.
Okay.
So you see them a little bit ahead of you.
I double stepped to catch up with them.
Okay. So by the time you guys hit the edge of town-ish, because remember the inn is just slightly outside of town, or on the edge of town. So as you get about to that point, you catch up to them.
Okay. Good day.
What
have you two been up to?
Oh, hello, Kellenic. We just got Rathgar her very first book.
I got a book!
Oh, fantastic. What is the book about?
Letters. And pictures.
Very good. You're really serious about learning to read.
I think so.
Well, that's good. You have a good teacher.
Pictures.
Pictures are nice, but knowing how to describe those pictures and how to spell what those pictures are is an important skill to pick up.
I made things awkward at the store.
Only a
That's
little. It's
not
fine.
surprising, but well, good luck with your studies.
It's honestly, it's
Thanks.
probably my own fault for not having more wisdom about what information I share with you.
Yes. Be
Yeah.
careful of the.
Now that I think about it.
Some secrets are meant to be kept.
Yes.
But apparently I already knew, I just forgot.
Yes, I had thought maybe it would jog your memory, but I think there was a bit more. It wasn't so much the animosity about the secret shared. I think it was. Well, she
How I
had
said
shared.
it?
No, she shared that with me. Avery at one point had a crush on Flip, and then shortly after that, Flip and I became in a relationship, and I don't think Avery appreciated that.
And Rathgar let this slip.
Well, I don't know if she
It
didn't.
wasn't a slip.
Yeah, she just straight up said something about you
He
having a crush
pats
on.
her on the head
Flip.
between her ears.
Yes.
Her little foot starts going.
That's to be expected, I suppose. From the
Where were
little one.
you?
I was going to worship.
Oh,
Oh.
worship where? If I may ask, if it's not too private.
No, it is not private knowledge. Well, as you know, I am dead.
What? Oh.
Ralph,
Yeah, no,
I
I
knew
that.
that was coming.
Sorry.
he
Said
even
that for
paused
effect
to let
just for you,
get that
Rathgar.
out. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes, I have recently found out more information from our mutual friend Eidolon about my origin, about my purpose. One of those things that I found out is that I have been recruited by the Raven Queen.
Oh.
Ooh.
There is more to come. Let us wait until we get the entire party back together.
So
there
I
are many
shouldn't
things
say
we need to
this.
discuss. This is not a secret.
Oh.
There's nothing I'm telling you now that I'm worried about getting out to the people that we are close to.
Okay.
So yes, I wouldn't go, finding a man on the side of the street and saying, by the way, do you know my friend Kellenick? He worships the Raven Queen. It would make no sense to them. But, yes, there are many things in motion that I feel we need to come together about and focus on.
I was just looking forward to maybe getting like a little bit of quiet time before we had to move on to the next thing.
Well, unfortunately, time is of essence.
Yeah, we're
So-
supposed to save the world.
There is that.
Right, and I didn't know that. I had just hoped that while we waited for information, I could maybe get in a nap, drink some
No
tea.
one's saying you can't lie down for a few hours. What I am saying is that we need to start looking for this information to better equip ourselves to handle what is coming.
Of course.
And we need to be careful. And he looks down at Rathgar about who and how we associate with people and dole out information.
So don't talk to strangers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let us do the talking, and then we will let you know who you can and can't talk to. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
She
Good.
starts like slightly ignoring you now and like starting to look at her book.
All right.
She's like,
I don't
a
know.
horse.
He looks at Yeleni. I don't think that will take, but
You know, it's the thought that counts. I appreciate the effort.
Hmm.
Maybe that'll pay off in my personal life as well.
What's a zebra? Wait, how do I know
Did
that's
you-
a zebra? I can't read it.
That's a good question.
that's amazing, Rathgar.
Maybe you've heard that picture. Maybe you've heard someone
ruined it.
point one out before.
It's subconscious, I suppose.
What's this stripy horse?
There you go.
That is a zebra.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I bet you've never heard of a zebra before.
Let's just forget all that happened. Just stricken from the record.
I would like to go back to a trip away and maybe have some tea and crumpets.
Yes. Well, as I said, I mean, I want to, when we all get together, we'll find a, I can't remember if Tripaway, I'm assuming there's a back room. I know there's Flip's
We
office,
use
but there
Flip's
might be.
office. We have like
Okay.
rooms up above for our individual selves. I don't
Right,
know
right.
if there's like a separate area
Okay.
aside from the common
Well,
room.
Yeah, there's a back
we
room
will,
where they
we will
sell
need
the
to
drugs.
pull together in an area where where we're not heard by others, and just discuss some things.
I think mostly everyone else is already back there, but
Okay. I know I saw Rathic was working at the Smith. I don't know when he gets off, but
good for him.
Possibly after dinner.
Being
Would be
enterprising.
a good time. So we can go back. Presumably we have some time left in the afternoon. You can lay down, have some tea, gather for dinner, and then
Take a bath.
we can meet in Flip's office and discuss what we need to do going forward.
Sounds lovely. Shall we?
All right. We shall.
We
I'm
shall.
hungry.
Okay. So you guys continue walking on and get onto the trip away. Yami is in there eating currently, chowing down on some potatoes. Mark and Dulaka are up in their room, so they're not down with everybody right now. And Rathic, you've been working for I'd say it's probably been going on 2 hours while everyone else has been either shopping or doing whatever else that they're doing. You pretty much have most I wouldn't say most, about half the swords that were there in a shield done. Where your boss is basically wanting to get off of work because this was late in the afternoon, and he's wanting to hit the tavern as well, so he tells you to shut it down. We'll square away the money later because I cannot find it in my notes of how I had that set up for you. Sorry, but we'll get that squared away. So basically, you head off back to the trip away as well. In fact, actually, I might have your boss's name here.
Mm-hmm.
I do have the money part. I found that finally. Yeah, but I don't have your boss's name for some reason. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get all that figured out. Sorry. So y'all are back at the trip away, sipping on tea, eating potatoes, having whatever other drinks you guys are all having that Nick's and oh doggone it, why am I drawing such a blank here?
Tia.
Freya. Freya
Freya.
is running around serving everybody, bringing you guys drinks back and forth as you need them. And eventually, after probably about, say, 40 minutes, you could see that Flip is now motioning you guys to come on over with him to try and meet into his office.
Is Mark with them at this point, or is he still in the room?
That's up to you if you're still in the room or not. It's probably been a 2-hour-ish time frame. So it's hitting to dinner time.
Hey, real
Okay,
quick, Larry. Just side DM note. That elixir that I bought. I mean, that's something special, right? Something you made up. So it's not something.
Yeah. That's not in the game.
Okay. Yeah, you just at some point send me like the.
You're talking about Illyrials?
Yeah, Illyrials.
Yeah. I'll get that to you.
Yeah, just so I can add it to my inventory, or at
Okay.
least a note to it.
If
Yeah.
Mark
I feel like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
if Mark isn't downstairs when Flip is gesturing at us, Yelani would go up and get him.
Okay.
I feel like Rathgar would go over to Yami, who's eating at the potatoes, and
do you
just walk
guys
over.
know how to get like horse armor? Rathic! Oh, dude, I was looking for you. So, dude, I have you need money, right? So I have a great business idea for us. We can go like just on the outskirts of town, and we can go kill things and like fight them, and then bring them back, and then just like sell their meats to the shops, and then we can get more food, and then you can get more money.
So you said business, and I stopped listening, but then I heard killing, and I came back.
Yeah, we can go kill stuff and then sell it for food and then make money and have food.
You
He's
mean
not talking to you, Mike. It's Rathgar.
You
not
met
Rathgar.
Rathgar.
sorry.
Like not far, just like in like the forests around here and stuff. We can just go hunt stuff.
I mean, yeah, but I was coming over here to tell you, did you know that Kalenic worships the Raven Queen now?
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, he told me not to tell strangers, but you're not a stranger.
No, I'm not a
Hellenic
stranger.
hears
You can
this
tell
from
me
across
things.
the table and just looks at Yeleni and goes,
But you probably shouldn't say it so loud because there are other people in
I
this
was
room,
kinda
and
quiet.
you were not.
A little bit.
You tried. A for
Okay.
effort. That's your favorite. A.
Thanks.
A
But
for
you
effort.
said kill, let's go back to that.
Yeah, we can kill stuff and then sell the meat for food, and then we can make money and get paid to kill stuff, and then you won't run out of money when your money turns evil and disappears.
I mean, yeah, I'm good with that. But should we just do the killing on the way to our adventures? Because we can't just like go off and do that on our own if we're needed to save everyone because they always keep dying.
Well, no, I mean when like people are doing errands in town, we can just like run to just the outside fort and like use it for training.
I promise we're on our way, Flip. It's just going to be a moment or two while they finish.
He
While
grabs
they're
a
having
drink from
this-
Nick's as he walks back to his office.
while they're having this conversation, I do kind of take a look around at the inhabitants of the inn, looking for anybody I might not have seen before.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah, baby. Ah! It helps if I don't fumble my die. That's a bad sign. Oh, okay.
Party foul.
19.
A 19. You see a lot of regulars that are still sitting in there, but you do see a couple of new faces. You know that there's a furbog that's sitting off in a corner. You see a couple of other humans that you have not seen before that are off onto another table just eating. But other than that, most people just seem like regular attenders.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Nobody
just
seems to be
imagine
giving us
Larry
the side eye
saying-
or anything like that.
Yeah. I just imagine Larry saying, you see one guy in the corner that's looking directly at you and hasn't stopped looking at you since you walked into the room. That's what I'm sorry.
Neon sign. Neon
Yeah.
sign. No, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Cool.
Turns up.
Somebody side eyes Rathgar and just starts interrogating this random NPC.
What do you want?
Are you working for them? Are you? Do you
I
eat
was told
pumpkin
not to
seeds?
Question.
This is this is why he hasn't given the whole story to Rathgar yet.
Yep.
I'm just the meat delivery guy.
Empty your pockets. Are there pumpkin seeds?
I'm just here to fill the vending machine.
Oh man.
Are you
Anyway.
saying something, Mark?
So, as Mark is coming down the stairs, you all know, whoever's looking at Mark, whoever watches him come down the stairs, you noticed very slightly as he's moving, there are after images of his movements on his body. They almost look like his echo's trying to come out, but not coming out. But as he moves his body, you see slight after images. He doesn't seem to notice, or if he does notice, he doesn't call any attention to it.
The lighting in here is really weird, especially on Mark.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
What
see
is it
anything.
you were referring to, Yami?
Interesting.
I think we should probably table this discussion for after we talk with Flip.
Oh, Flip wants us?
That
Yes.
was why he was waving. Yes.
I didn't see that either.
Oh, I thought
Nobody
he was saying
wants-
hi.
Nobody discusses the ghostly aberrations that are slowly coming behind
I
Mark.
keep it to myself for now.
Well,
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
ask
ask
him,
him,
about
but
it later.
Lenny told me that I'm not allowed to.
It's slight. It's
I
slight.
didn't
It's
say
not like
you're
a
not
trail
allowed
of.
to. I said you should wait.
I have something I want to tell Flip, so yeah, we can go.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
God.
guys all head in.
Mark, how was
did
your
Do
nap?
lock it.
Avery
I
has a
step
crush
in
on
and
you.
say, Flip, by the way, I worship the Raven Queen. And I look at Rathgar.
And we're very supportive.
If you're going to tell all of my secrets, I might as well tell them myself.
But you told me it wasn't a secret, just to not
Yes,
tell
but
strangers.
you are not discerning about what you are saying and how you are saying things. So you are not proving yourself trustworthy. Something
but I
to think
literally followed your instructions.
about.
You said it wasn't a secret, and you said not to talk to strangers. Therefore, Flip is not a stranger, and what I would have told him was not a secret.
Yes, but you're very eager to say things to anyone just for the sake of saying them. So
Well, because I've got nothing else to do. We haven't killed in like days, man.
I know.
It will come sooner.
I would like to hear what Flip has to say.
Hi, Flip. We're here.
While all of this is, while you two are having this talk back and forth, Flip is over there looking at Yeleni. Every day, huh?
Every
Every day?
Thank you for the validation. Oh, God.
Oy.
Oh, but I bet you didn't know this one, Flip. Lady Avery, just Avery has a crush on you.
Yes.
And there it is.
Had
Oh
one.
my god, I thought I couldn't keep a secret.
We had little bit of animosity when we were at the bookstore
It
earlier.
was awkward.
It was
I apologize.
rather awkward.
Sorry about that.
You apologized, but you didn't repent.
We knew each other.
What's
at school,
repenting?
so
Oh, you were
That's a lesson for another
friends
day.
as children, and
sorry.
now
Hey,
now I
you know, we
feel.
all grow,
Wow,
right?
Lenny,
We
they
grow
were
up, we
childhood
do our own thing.
sweethearts.
What? Did you like each other as children?
No, not like that. No.
That's what they all say.
Oh, I feel like a homewrecker.
We haven't talked to each other in a long time.
All right.
I don't know what her hang-up is. Honest,
Okay. I trust you.
I would tell you.
I know. Apparently,
So what do you want to
Rathgar
talk
would
to us
too.
about? Yes.
Rathgar would definitely tell you.
Is this what you
Yes.
did to prep Larry when you didn't know where we were going to go? You just wrote telenovelas about all of the NPCs.
No, y'all are forcing me into pigeonholes I didn't think I was going to have to worry about.
Established like
Yeah.
last year, okay?
do
I
anything-
just have a
Yeah, wait a
steel
minute.
trap as a memory.
I didn't do anything weird
And I'm
here.
turning more and more into Rathgar as I age.
When you say you're in town, you wake up with it. What do you do? That's the DM's
That
worst
is your
nightmare.
own fault a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
you
gave
kinda
us
did
an
that
open
to
book,
yourself.
man.
What does
We're
Flip
gonna
have
do
to
all the
say?
things.
That is my fault. Hey, so I'm trying to understand. I got your letter, and I'm trying to understand. All the. What is it that you guys are trying to figure out what to do? So I mean,
Save the world.
well, I got that part. That's the main
Oh.
part. But
Sorry.
outside of that, was there some other stuff?
We got
like
a
Rathy,
magical
I
bow.
heard something. I talked to Sora, and I heard something about Glafford or something.
Yeah, apparently somebody saw him up north. I don't.
So he is alive.
Maybe. This was a couple weeks ago. I mean, he was alive at least a couple weeks ago, or at least that's what people are saying. She told me we should probably go find him. It's weird that he hasn't checked in. I don't understand what he's doing up there either.
And where did they say he was?
It was the mountains up north, and I had it written down. Hang on, I have to find it.
Welcome to my world.
Mm.
It was near Grimgalier.
Yeah, that's a ways up there.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty sure that's like 19 days ish.
It's
Oh
not
my.
it's far.
It's almost a
Is there a
three-week
river
journey.
we have to cross?
Oh my.
I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Make
Actually,
sure to bring
no,
the
there is one.
horses.
Oh.
There is one you gotta go. But there is a bridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, most people use bridges.
Yes, I know.
We do not require bridges.
But we're
Well,
going.
alright.
We don't need roads. Just off-road horses.
And we don't have those either, apparently.
An off-road horse. What's
Do you
that?
know how to make my horse go off road? Do you guys sell stuff for that in this
Require
town?
a
It's a more sturdy horse for using off-road.
Don't you just
Hey,
steer it?
Nix! Could thank you.
You just the door opens up and it's just his arm comes in the door holding the cup and then goes back out.
He just he knows her call at this point. Just, Nix!
Gotta learn how to use Mage Hand at this point.
So okay, and then so you got that, and what was this little the little demon imp thing? Something.
Salgermass!
He's no longer.
Algermas. He was
focused.
cursed to some people.
I still
Wow.
I
He
still
no longer
think he
has
could have
hold.
been a good ally.
Ally. He's mischievous.
An
yes,
ally.
but
He tried to turn them to gold.
yes, but after we stole from
My
his
toe has
chests-
never been the same.
He's a demon.
Yes, but so is the bad guy that we're trying to go up against. So maybe we could pin one against the other.
He was a minor demon.
You want to make friends with demons and see if they
Yeah,
can
he's
go
less
against other
powerful than
demons?
Kinnick.
Yeah, I don't know what she's thinking, Flip. That's
It's
weird.
the end of the fucking world.
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, it's a possibility. I mean,
I'm just trying to
you're
think
coming
of.
up against something that's pretty big, if I understand history.
This is
Yes, what we truly need now is more leads to find these artifacts that will aid us in the fight against Kinnick. From what we understand, we need to find as many of them as possible. So
And the
I
one
feel
that
like
we
every
have-
day we are not looking for them is just one day behind.
the
We
one
do
that
have
we have
one, yeah.
found has not responded. She takes it out and she's like, "Everyone, pass it around. Let's see if it responds to one of us. And if not, then we're gonna have to find someone it does."
Rothgar grabs it out of your hand. She just goes,
Nothing happens.
now, next.
Alright.
She passes it to Mark.
Mark grips it and looks at it. And as he's holding it, you see little tendrils of wispy, shadowy looking smoke come out of his hands. Just little wispy stuff. But nothing's happening other than that.
Okay.
Are you okay, Mark?
Yes, I am fine. Why do you ask?
You're kind
You're
of.
getting wispy.
Yeah.
That is unusual. Who would like the bow next?
I'll go.
Mark, give me an insight check.
Mark does?
Yes.
It's like, oh.
I guess Rathgar can't have a special
16.
relationship with all the weapons.
What's his 16? It's an extremely faint feeling, but you are feeling something. But I mean, it's like minor.
There is something present here. I'm not sure what it is. It feels like a very faint buzzing. I do not know how to explain it to mortal.
This
Would
is
like the next.
remind me. This is a bow. Yes.
Yes.
Bow.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hand it off.
Rathic, did you get in an incident at work? You got a burn mark on your helmet.
There was an incident.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Okay, just
Do you
just
need
checking.
help?
Doc, you
Are
okay?
you okay?
just
Can I make an
checking.
insight check?
Yes.
Just checking on you, buddy.
Hang on, we're waiting.
It was an 8. Did my
Okay,
face give it away?
It's hard to focus with all the chaos going on in this room.
Yeah.
In this tiny
What
room.
do you tell them, Rathic?
I had said there was an incident, but I'm fine. I'm working it out.
Okay.
Okay, roll a deception.
All right. I mean,
You believe him.
it was 11.
I kind of want to roll insight, but I don't think Rathgar cares enough, let's be honest.
I'm
I
also not
care,
very
but
good
I
at
believe him.
deception, so-
Is the boat doing anything for you, Rathic?
Not for Rathic.
No, I am not pure enough.
I'll try it.
Here you go.
I'll take it.
You don't feel anything.
Okay, who's next? Dewey?
Fine.
Oh, killing it?
He's in his room still.
Oh, okay.
He didn't come down.
I grab the bow. I look at it.
You don't feel anything.
So
Well-
the only one that felt something was Mark.
Guess none of us are special enough.
I think we should
hand it
leave it
back
in
to Mark.
Mark's hands, yes.
Maybe you should hold this, my friend.
We should give him Sirenny too. Then he can have a whole conversation. All
Now,
of the named
Cerny's with me.
weapons.
Did I ever have Yeleni do that check?
No.
I didn't.
I think originally
She
when
tried to
got
attune to it a few
Yeah.
times, but nothing ever came from it.
Oh, okay.
Do you want
Hands it
me
back to Yeleni then.
Yeah, you do it and roll insight.
All right. Try this again.
Hmm.
That is a 15 plus 3.
Okay.
Damn.
So you feel you know exactly what Mark was talking about, but where he said he just feels just a little bit of a buzzing, kind of a whatever. It's a vibration for you.
Okay. Well, it's definitely it's active. I can tell that there's something going on, but I don't know how to bring it further to the surface. Maybe we can ask the soul people. What are they called again?
I can talk to
Cobalt
it.
Soul.
Cobalt soul. I keep thinking the crystal skull, and I know that that's not right.
That is an Indiana Jones movie, and
It is
not a good one.
absolutely
The worst
an Indiana
one.
Jones movie.
I had
It's not a
originally
very
done.
good one.
I had originally done an identify on that when we got it.
Yes, you
I
did.
don't know if there was any information that I would need to have told her.
I'd have to watch over. I totally forgot what happened back then.
Yeah.
I should do
I
better.
have a pretty good relationship with my axe. I could talk to it if you want.
Maybe that's actually not a bad idea. Does Sienny know anything? Can Sienny
So
communicate?
not me talking to it, but my axe.
Well,
That's
you could
cool,
be the
thanks.
middle person if you'd like. Well,
Okay.
I just remember
What do you say,
you've
Sienny?
tried to speak with it before and it didn't respond.
It's all right, Rathka. I love you.
You too, buddy. And she taps. Ow, you're so sharp.
I have a different taste.
What does that mean? I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh my goodness.
So, do you want to talk to the bow with me, or do we need a room? How does this work?
And get a room, Rathgar.
Right about this time, the door blasts open, and Mia and Tia come bursting into the room. And
Rathgar
right
hides behind Lenny.
what?
Rathgar hides behind Lenny.
Oh, right behind them is Bryce, and you see
Hey.
the messing up of his face and things like that.
Is he hurt?
And we're gonna take our break right there.
Bruh.
Uh-oh.
I actually remembered who Bryce was.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna pee.
All right.
God damn it.
Oh.
Not.
Yeah, whatever you
Okay.
want to do. And we're back.
What?
As Mia and Tia bash through the door with Bryce Felid in tow, who is, you can see that he is, been beaten up pretty bad. He's bloodied, he's bruised, he's got one arm kind of a little bit wrapped in a sling. And so Mia starts talking and interrupting everything. And, she's just, hello, Rathgar. Anyway, so Bryce came to us, and he needs to speak to you urgently. That he was up in Eurosa, and he was kidnapped and taken away, and he knows that the kidnappers that had him, he broke away, and that these kidnappers are here in town. And that he wants to go after them.
They're
He wants
here?
to get rid
Why
of
don't
them
you
before
let
they can
him
do
tell the
anything
story?
again.
We get to fight things?
Pumpkin seeds have gone too far.
Bryce kind of looks at you and, what?
Yeah. The pumpkin seeds.
Well, I
They
don't
can
know
do
about-
shit, man.
Anyway,
I don't know
so
about pumpkin seeds, but
right,
I
can
know
you
where
tell
they're
us?
at.
Can you tell us what happened?
So, I was in Eurosa, and we had just finished the first night of all the celebration, and I went back to my tent, just wanted to go back to sleep, ready for the next day for the competitions with the swords and the jousting and everything, and suddenly I have someone grabbing my feet and pulling me out of my tent, and they put a gag in my mouth initially and then started beating on me, and then grabbed me, shushed whoever this was in the tent next to mine, and started dragging me away.
Well, first, anyone cast healing word? Anyone?
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Everyone's thinking it. What if you did it to yourself?
What?
I cast healing word.
Golly.
No?
I can't use magic.
That is-
Sorry, Lenny.
That is
It's,
not what I was thinking.
You cast healing
I-
word, and Bryce immediately is like, "Okay, that feels a little better."
I hand him the mug that Nyx had given me.
He
So?
takes a big swig out of that.
Maybe you
Nobody?
should sit down.
Friend Rathgar, it is unlikely that friend Bryce did this to himself.
What if he's the pumpkin seeds?
Rathgar.
Friend Rathgar. I do not believe that is the case. Let us let him tell the story.
Okay, fine.
Sit. Silence. Thank you.
Fine.
They began
Go
to drag
ahead,
me out
Bryce,
of the
if that's
out of
even
the
your
camp.
name.
They began to drag me out of the camp, but because I struggled so hard, they knocked me unconscious, and from there, we were out in the wilderness, and eventually I was able to break free, and because there were so many, I went ahead and pulled away from them, but followed them. I wanted to see which direction they were going to go. I needed to find out what they were doing, and I found that they were held up here in Zadash. But I can't do anything by myself. There was
Here.
too many.
This is
Likely
The base of
story.
operations.
How many are there?
You followed them. What do these people look like? Who are they? What did you observe?
They looked like ordinary bandits to me, but I just don't understand what was going on. And I was gagged, so there was no way that I could ask them any questions.
Ordinary bandits.
Do you think
Well, I mean, they were big bandits, but I mean,
if you
How
there was
many-
many of them.
how
It
many
was
were
me
there?
and myself.
How many is
How many
many?
were there? Yes.
There were 7.
Oh, and you couldn't do it by yourself? Likely story.
if you were to see
I should have had you there guarding me then.
So
Yeah, you should have.
if
Friend
where
Rathgar.
where are these people now?
This is the sign.
You say they're in Zadash.
Yes, it's off of. It's on the north side of town. There's an alleyway that goes into. There's a big warehouse, and I believe that that's the place where I have seen them coming in and out of.
Okay, and you followed them undetected. You're sure that they didn't see you
As
coming
far
in?
as I know, I would
Let's
assume
light
that
it on
they would have
fire.
attacked me if they saw me.
Can I make a history check to see if it's the same warehouse where we rescued the
Oh, where you
daughter?
almost died?
Yeah. Don't. Shh. That didn't happen.
I remember that tidbit of information.
So as soon as Rathgar says that, Mia just goes,
Why is she looking at me, Lenny? It's making me nervous.
It never
I can't do this
happened.
anymore.
It never happened. I did not almost die.
But I specifically remember. Oh, yep. Okay, it's coming back now. She looks at Mia and starts to kind of like shrivel in on herself.
So can I or can I not make a history check?
yes, go ahead. And for backstory, while you're rolling that, since 2 people were not there during that
Yeah.
time, they were in a warehouse. They had a big fight that ended up happening as they were trying to
Bunch
rescue
of
somebody.
gnolls.
And
Freaking Knowles.
basically, Yeleni pretty much almost died.
I had 2
and
failed death saves
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Mia swooped
on our
in,
first mission.
gave her a
I wonder
healing
what that's
potion,
like.
brought her back, but then she told everybody that was there in the room she was,
She was
never
never
there.
there.
That never happened
And that was when Rathgar realized she had a crush.
because Mia is a badass. See,
So there you go. Now the 2 of you are caught up,
Um,
and anyone else that's going, what happened?
that was a nat 20 history check.
God damn.
Wow.
Plus 2,
Burrito,
please.
burrito.
Way to flex.
You remember that the warehouse that you guys went to was more on the west side of town and not on the north side of town.
See, I
Okay,
wasted
you
a
won't have
nat
any.
20.
You don't have any trauma memories from this warehouse. But we
At
can
least
make
there's
new
that.
memories.
Maybe I'll almost die this time too. Thank you.
I want to get them before they leave or do whatever they're doing. It seems that they are holed up. I don't know if it's permanently. I didn't go inside, or temporarily.
Okay.
Mark pulls
But I
out
can't
the
do
spear.
it on my own.
First things first.
Let's go.
Rathgar, Yami,
Yes.
talk first, then attack. Do you understand? We don't know who these people are.
We need
don't know what their intentions
as
are, and
much
if we go in
information as
and
we can
just kill them, we will never know.
Can I chop off like a leg or something?
let us
Okay, fine. Put me in the back.
observe
If-
first.
If they're not willing to answer questions, then
Then put me in the front.
Then you can you can attack, and we can ask questions after the fact. We just need to
If-
try and keep them alive so that they can answer
Yes.
those questions.
Can we
least one
of
chop
them.
off limbs
Rathgar.
and then use the regeneration potion as like a torture method? To like chop it off and regrow it and then chop it
Oh my
off?
God, let's just go.
Yami, that is dishonorable.
That was
Oh
dark.
Okay.
That was dark.
Fine.
Let the big,
shit.
let the big people
Boy who was
lead.
talking about using his pee as a method of knowing where to fire in the dark.
He,
I'm terrified right now.
I don't know how you went from being a 15-year-old
Dang.
kid to that, but
He's seen shit, man.
I missed something last time, I guess.
He's lived through things. I think it's the potatoes.
I believe you should talk to
Eat
someone.
with brain.
Nuclear potatoes?
All right. Well, we know
Yami, if,
we know where
Right.
we
Need
need
someone
to
to look
go.
in
Lead us there. Can you fight?
Now that she's healed me, yes.
Okay.
Have I healed you enough?
I think so. I can move my arms. I can swing my sword.
All right. I just
All right, then.
let us
Lead
go.
us to
I
it.
yearn for battle.
Lead us to it. And
you're in for battle?
let's not rush in. Let us assess the situation first.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yes, me too.
I feel like we're gonna have to kill them.
Yes.
I feel
But I'll
okay.
wait. I'll wait.
You guys are heading out. You're following with Bryce.
As they're walking away, I'm going to grab Kellenic by his hand
What?
and be like, hold on. Quietly.
Rathek's putting the moves on.
Put his hand on my head. Cast remove curse. Don't ask any questions, please.
I pull my hand back. Can we deal with this later?
Not really. That would be part of the no questions thing, please.
Yes, well, I have questions, and no, I'm not going to just heal. Let's go.
Save those spell slots.
Yeah, I gotta say
That's
some
going in
spell
the
slots.
quote book, man. Yeah. Well,
Neither the
What's
time
this?
nor the place.
All right. What do you guys do about
and
Dulaka?
no.
Leave them.
Dulakas are one shot, man. You want to leave?
Yeah, we can't leave.
You want to
Dewey
leave that guy?
behind.
Yeah.
It's true. We need Dewey.
We
All
No,
right.
we
So who
don't.
runs
We've
up?
got Rathgar. She can do it.
So who runs
I mean,
up?
I guess I don't know.
I send my echo up.
There you go.
My echo's
And you
like,
can see through. Yeah, because you can see
friend,
through the echo
Lock.
and
Oh
stuff.
wait, no, he can't. Speak.
no, I can't see through the echo, but I can just go to. I can be like, go to the room and tell him to come on. I can manifest the echo in his room. He's like,
Oh, okay.
just make him do that.
Okay. Nothing happens. You said you can't see through.
No. I can teleport in there. So
Okay.
I can literally do
Gonna
that.
switch spots with him.
Okay. So you teleport into there.
Okay, so now
And this
I'm
could have
inside
all
the
been
room.
done before
He's not
we
there.
left, like while we were talking to.
Dulaka's gone.
Oh, that's one way to just stricken from the record.
All right, so I
Well, I don't
back
think
out
we
of
have
the
time
room.
to wait.
friend Dewey is no longer present. I am unaware of his current whereabouts.
All right then.
That seems ominous, but we should go.
What the hell?
Okay. So you guys all run.
Yeah.
We run as
I
Lenny's
mean,
going.
Yeah. Where are you going? Looking back at the inn. Looking back at the group.
I said I had a bad feeling about this, and it just got 10 times worse.
Dewey's fine.
So DM,
Fine.
DM, while Mark was in the room, did Mark
Yeah.
notice whether or not Dewey's belongings were still there?
Belongings are still there.
Very well. I will convey that to the party.
Maybe he was in the
Okay.
bathroom. We just come back and he's like, "Oh, hey guys."
it's possible he
You guys went to a
shifted.
fight without me?
It's possible
Not
he
willingly.
shifted to his plane temporarily.
Yeah, maybe he's in a different group
Let's
location.
go, Thunderbolts.
Okay. So you guys run. You guys are making it. Okay. So you guys are running through town, being led by Felid. No, Bryce. And you guys go through this. You enter into this kind of a darkened alley thing. Kind of definitely the lower end of town or a lower part of town. and he leads you all into the front, the big double doors right there.
Okay.
And there's a double door there. What do you guys do?
I stop everybody.
I mean, I want
All
to
right,
go in.
so and then Bryce starts talking. So I know that they're in here. Do we have any way of seeing inside? Possibly whatever we can do.
Mark has an echo.
I can check the windows. If there are any.
Rathic can fly. If there
I
are
can
windows
The
yell.
only
above.
windows are very high.
Oh.
Do you want me to go up and look down inside?
Might not be a bad plan.
That would be most efficient.
I will
Try to
fly
be
up.
stealthy.
Anybody cast invisibility on Rathic?
Sure.
I can.
Save the spell slots. We're about to go into a battle.
Or don't.
If you're feeling good about
I
it,
mean, I'm outside. We're already outside. We're not noticed. I'll be outside peering in the window.
Okay. Now that everybody's done, so Rathic flies up, looks up through one of the big windows, and it looks like this is a huge warehouse, and it looks like further into the room you see you just basically see a clump or a pile in the middle of the warehouse, just right in the middle.
A pile of.
You can't really tell totally from this distance because you are, let me see
Okay.
what this is. You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, about 70 feet away.
Okay. So we were seeing a warehouse with a clump.
But from what you can tell through the window, the rest looks empty.
Okay. I will go back to the folks. So it's a warehouse, and there's a clump of something in the middle, and I don't know what it is.
Clump?
Wait.
Clump?
They had my aid. They had my aid also.
Your aid?
What did this clump look like?
Oh, shit.
It's a trap. We should go in.
Yeah.
It looked like a clump. I
Graphic.
don't know what it was.
Ease.
Couldn't tell.
But you didn't
So you're
see
saying
any.
it could be my aid, and he could be dead.
It could be literally anything. It could be rags. I don't know what it is. I could just see a general clumpy like shape.
Could be a flesh
Nothing
in
else
the
in the
middle,
room. No other.
And everything else looked, from what I was told, from what I understand,
What I was told.
everything else looks like a normal warehouse.
The only way
Boxes
dragon.
and such.
the only way to know for
Yep.
sure is to go in and look.
Yep.
Let's
Okay.
go in
So
without guns blazing, though. Even though Dewey isn't with us, I think we all know what I mean.
Bryce basically opens the doors. I mean, he opens them slowly-ish. Looks inside, does a quick kind of a back and forth, looking in the room, and then he just makes a beeline for the body.
Right.
Oh, it was a body.
I don't suppose I can check for traps from 80 feet away.
Rathgar will follow him. Oh, we're running. Okay, we're running.
Rathgar.
And
I
she
grab
runs
Rathgar.
with him.
Stop.
Let me change this. He's on. I think he's okay. So he's right there, in front of the body, and he's just right away. And you guys can. Yeah, I was gonna say place yourself in there, but you can go maybe one higher. That's as high as you go. Right there is what Mark just did. Anywhere inside that, because he kind of bolted in ahead of you guys.
Move back.
Do I have to? I was
Yes.
following him.
I don't have control of my dude.
Oh shoot! Because I made your new token,
Yeah,
and let me.
I can move my weapon.
Yeah, I don't have a mom character either.
Oh, why can't I pick that? There it is. And then go here. And give this to controlled by. Sorry. I just ruined the whole flow.
There we go.
There you go. And you didn't have mom, you said. Let me grab that. Thought I copied that in there.
Is everybody moving in front of the archer?
Fine.
There you go. You got mom.
in the
You can put her
way.
wherever.
Don't worry, I'm gonna go smoky. You can shoot right through me.
You can technically shoot through anything.
I was told I got disadvantage if I tried to shoot through people.
No, not mechanically, I don't think.
Well, I was told wrong then.
Okay. So he goes running in, and he immediately, you can like hear the change in his voice of a little bit of distraught as he's kind of doing this kind of a thing, just walking around him. And as he's walking around, he's just like, oh, the gods, it was my aid. And Rathgar,
Yes,
give me a
I'm ready.
perception check.
Oh.
Because of where you are, you're going to see a little bit better, and I'll give you advantage.
My first roll of the game is a 2-6.
With advantage.
Oh! 13.
Okay. You see, as he's saying this and circling around, you see the face on the body. And it's Bryce Field's face.
Whoa!
Okay. So she sits there and she goes, I fucking and she turns around, she turns her back on it, which is dumb. And she goes, I fucking knew it, you guys. Oh my god, I was right. It's the pumpkin seeds. It's the fucking pumpkin seeds. And she takes Tyranny out and she looks at the guy who's been pacing and goes, who the hell are you?
And I need everybody to
Here
roll
we go.
initiative.
Can we just-
And then roll.
Let's just acknowledge Rathgar led with a question.
Thank you. Well, I was gonna say, can we acknowledge the fact that Rathgar was fucking right?
Well, that too, but also character development. Look at her.
God damn it. Why are these rolls so bad? 8.
So, sorry, my phone was buzzing. So as Rathgar turns and says this, you then hear him say, and voice completely changes. What? Obviously, there's no need for the charade anymore. And he morphs. Hang on.
Morphin Power Rangers.
Shapeshifters.
I'm just. Rathgar was right for once, you guys. I'm so proud. I'm gonna celebrate tonight.
And then I will copy this. Copy image. And I will put it down.
Leslie is so proud of herself. Not
I'm
just
so
Rathgar, but
proud.
For
Leslie.
once, her chaos was right, you guys.
You
and
are
everybody
beaming
always
right now.
poo-poos her.
Guys.
They always poo-poo her.
Well, you
her
don't exactly
dum-dum.
give us a reason to overestimate you.
She was right. Right.
For some reason, it's not letting me.
Everybody kept saying,
Paste
time
it.
out, time out.
Rathgar was
I'm
right
there
on
either.
t-shirts.
Hang on. Okay.
Oh,
Give me a
this makes
quick
me so
sec.
happy.
I'm just going to have to try and figure out how to.
Rathgar.
Won't let me copy it.
Reading Rathgar.
And I can't put attachments there. What the frick? Why aren't you copying?
Oh, I'm so happy right now.
Copy.
Larry's having an existential crisis, and Leslie's like, I'm so happy.
I'm so excited. This is great.
I don't know why it's doing this. It says image copied. I tried to put it in Roll20. That didn't work. I'm trying to put it in our chat. Paste. That's not working. Or maybe it did. No, that's not working. What the frick? Okay. Well, then here's what we'll do real fast. This is the only thing I can think of.
Can
I'm
you
going to do that.
share it?
And I'm going to do a quick share.
Oh, okay, I'll stop. Wee.
I wonder if I can share over your share.
I already edited my share, so you can just share.
Oh, okay.
Share and share alike.
So share screen.
Sonya share.
And do that. Share. All right.
Ooh.
So that right there is what you see. I'm sorry, it's kind of a dark background,
That's a demon, y'all.
You.
but that's what pops up in his place.
That's a demon.
Oof.
And let's see. Let's try this because it's not showing on roll 20. Can I do that? Nope, that's not going to work. We'll get it pasted up there. Anyway, that's
All
what you
good.
guys see. And then I will stop sharing.
That's a demon. That is a demon. It's got a little
And
glyph
Kellen,
of
that's what he
evil
says.
underneath
just
it.
at this point curses himself and says, "This is exactly what Eidolon was warning me about."
And why are you still here? You delete. Why can't I delete this
I
person?
could roll
There it goes.
better.
Okay, so now. Jeez. Man, everything's falling apart all of a sudden.
It's okay, Larry. It's good TV.
Also, am I allowed to say that when I started yelling at him, I raged at the same time? Hell fucking yeah. I mean, she was pretty angry, let's be honest.
And as he's saying that, let me change here.
I have this sinking feeling in my chest.
So this person is kind of he came in from the side, from over here. Whoops, over here. Ruler. He came in from over here.
Over where? You're not doing
Over here.
anything.
Oh, on roll 20?
Yeah, roll 20 does nothing.
You're moving the screen around, but
I am.
oh, you are.
Yeah, I'm the one sharing
Hang
it.
on, let me see what you guys are seeing here.
It-
Hang on.
Like,
There's some
That-
pinging going on.
that's what I'm doing.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me change it back to this. Maybe I'm on the wrong layer. So he came from over here.
There we go.
There we go.
All right,
Okay.
that would be.
To stand with him. But that's when this thing basically just says that he's done with the charade. And then
Can we start
we
shooting?
told you several times to stop your investigation.
Well, joke's on you, I never listen.
This is true.
Are you
I can attest to that.
Kinnick?
That was blunt.
I am not Kinnick.
Who are you then?
I am a Vorakh.
Oh, you're one of those. Silence.
As he says this,
That was an evil laugh, Larry.
so you see these guys
oh,
pop
man.
up.
There's more of you.
Not the
And these-
bandits.
These guys are archers.
Good times.
Nice.
Lenny, take him out. Take him out. Quick.
Yeah, it's a plan.
And then,
Come on, Legolas.
whoops.
Which is funny
Hang
because
on,
Lenny
whoops.
has weird legs. She's got sheep legs, kind of.
She's got
Sorta.
the legs of a lass.
I thought they were goats.
Yes. The goats and sheeps are technically the same. Well, no, they're not the same thing.
No, they're very
They're
much
very
not the
different
same
things.
animal.
For some reason, growing up,
very different
I always
animals.
thought that sheeps were female and goats were males.
I did that for like a hot minute as well as a child.
Yeah. Apparently, adult me can't tell them straight either.
I didn't roll that properly. I even clicked on my people.
Can I re-roll my
Clicked on your what?
initiative? Since it's
Clicked on the
Yeah, can you re-roll so I can get it to pop
to
up?
make them show up on there, but I did it wrong somehow, and they didn't actually roll.
We should all just re-roll to make them show up.
I would be
Yes,
fine with
let's
that.
all re-roll.
Yeah.
I like
All
my
right,
roll.
so he only rolled a 12. And then the bandits, they
Bandissimo.
rolled bandissimo. They rolled 14. And they rolled, sorry. Oh, dang, 19.
Uh-oh.
All right. So the archer guys, these guys across the top, 4 of them, that's who rolled the 19. And then you have the 2 other uh, basically bandit captains that are working for this demon.
Yay!
That all happened.
Ugh.
So let's go with. Oh, okay. So the bandits go first. Okay, cool. So as he gets done saying that about the investigation and everything, then the archers then begin to open fire. We'll go with the one on the left. We'll go left to right.
As they're shooting, Rathgar yells, "And you said you wanted to talk first?"
All right, so this is going at Rathgar.
Yep.
That's definitely going to be a miss.
Shoo!
That is a 12.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
The grin on your face.
Yeah.
That misses.
And the next guy, he's got a 21.
That hits.
So you get an arrow comes streaking through and does. Oh, it's an 8, not a. My bad. 6. It's 9 points of damage from the crossbow.
Was that piercing, slashing?
That is piercing,
Okay, I'm having it because I'm
Okay.
raging.
raging. The next archer, he definitely missed. The next archer, he definitely missed.
Hell yeah.
And so that puts us on to Yeleni.
It's my
I'm
turn.
unstoppable!
Is everybody on the list, by the way? I got.
No,
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm an 11.
Yeah,
I
we're
would-
I'm not
10.
either. I'm an
This
8.
one
I have
goes
an 8.
to 11.
Okay, hang on. Let me do this. What did Rathic have?
10.
What did Sean is on there? Mark is on there. Yep. Yami did not.
I'm an 8.
Yami is an 8. Rathgar was what?
8.
Also an 8, but I'm pretty sure your dex is higher.
No, Yami, what's your dex?
It is 16.
Yeah, Yami goes first.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's in the right order. I got. Wait, why is Rathic on here twice? So yours did
I-
work.
Didn't show up for me before.
Maybe it's an old. What'd you say you rolled?
10.
10.
I don't
Okay.
see Rathic on
That
there
might have
twice.
been an old one.
Whatever one's higher, that's the one I rolled.
All
Oh,
right.
it shows us 10.
Yeah. I got that. Okay, I think I got everybody now.
You don't have me.
One,
I'm an 11.
2. Oh, Clinic. Where you at? 11.
We're doing great.
Wow, you guys all rolled low.
I know, it's upsetting.
Yup.
11.
Saving the good rolls for the
All
fight.
right. Yeah.
Let's hope so. I've rolled a 3, a 2, and a 5 so far, so.
So the bandit went. Now it's. So then Yeleni and Mark IV had a 15.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Who had the higher dex?
My dex is 17.
Mine is 13.
Okay. So then it is Mark IV's turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here. Can't really smack people. So first I'm going to use my bonus action and manifest my echo. 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to manifest echo right next to this dude here. There, I got it.
Yep.
And via my echo, I'm going to launch my first attack.
Okay.
My spear, two-handed. Crap. I did the same thing every single time. I forgot to use the attack first. Never mind. That was the stupid hit point. Let's try to see if I actually hit him first. All right, that's 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right, so then I guess you want to roll damage again?
Where was your damage part?
13. Is that what I said before?
Yeah, I see a 13. That's weird. It still put it underneath.
That is strange. So that was first attack.
Okay, so 13.
All right, so I'm going to attack again through the echo. That's
Oops.
a 12.
Sorry.
12, that's a myth.
I
Okay.
accidentally rolled.
And then
Yikes.
I'm going to do something I've actually never done before. Hang on, I got to find it. Okay, I'm going to do an Unleash Incarnation. So Unleash Incarnation, when you can heighten your Echo's fury. Whenever you take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
Ooh.
Damn.
I can only do it a certain number of times, so so I'm gonna invoke that now
Get a
for
third
one of the-
attack.
Yep. So third attack, same thing with this spear. That ain't gonna hit. 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Dang it! Wasted.
Because you
one of
keep
those.
swinging that, he keeps trying to knock it out of the way.
Okay.
It's like a capybara attack. All the fury.
Okay. Anything
Yeah.
else on that turn?
I think I've done enough.
Okay. Yeleni?
All right. So I learned something. I get to use sneak attack on ranged weapons as long as I have advantage on it. And since I am more than 80 feet away from some of these dudes, I have advantage on them. So I'm gonna shoot at them.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And let's see if I can get this to work. There. I rolled two
14?
sevens. I rolled two
Who-
sevens.
Oh,
Who did you shoot at? Which one?
The far left one.
That one there?
Yeah.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Nice.
So then that is that
11.
5 points of damage plus 4. Oh, where's that
5
7
points?
come from? Hang on.
How much sneak
Yeah,
attack?
what is
did
Sneak
you
attack
use?
damage was
Oh,
Why
you
is
only
it
have-
automatically
you only have
adding
one-
the sneak attack?
One level of rogue. So
No, I have 2.
you do?
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's still just
what
one.
is the total damage? I
11.
can't tell on that.
Isn't it 11?
It should be 11. I don't know what it's trying to add there. Rolling 5 plus 2.
Your 5 was your base number. Your 2 was your
That's sneak
Is
attack.
that the
attack
sneak
damage.
attack? Why is it automatically
Yeah.
rolling that?
because it knew you were advantaged. Maybe.
Because you rolled an advantage, maybe.
That seems interesting to me. Okay.
So it was 7 total.
Yes, not 11.
Okay. So as he's prepped himself, loading up another bolt after he's already fired, he ends up taking one of your arrows to his shoulder. And then he brings it all back to try and continue his reload.
I still have one more thing I would like to add.
That's fine. Okay. Oh,
So I can use my bardic inspiration to deal an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
so the arrow came back.
Well, no, like the arrow pierced him, but
Up
then
out of his shoulder.
as it like hits his shoulder, he hears in his brain, he hears, "Oh, this fucking day." And
Okay. We'll roll that.
hang on, I gotta roll my 2d6. Oops. Hang on. I'm just gonna use my actual dice. I don't.
That's fine.
Those are not my d6. Everything you
I was
just
saying,
heard
that's a lot
was
of dice.
was false. There we go. Found my 2d6. Okay, that is 5 extra points of damage.
5 extra.
Of psychic damage.
Okay. So the arrow goes into his shoulder, and then you just see him kind of pause for a second, and then everybody just hears him, "Get the fuck out of my head!" and then he goes back to trying to reload, but he's hurting. And is that everything you
That
can
is
do?
my turn. I'm sorry.
All right. All right. So the first man here, he is going to take a swipe at the Echo.
Go for it.
All right. He is swiping with his scimitar, and he swings a 22.
That hits.
Jeez.
The echo dissipates.
All right. We'll just move him
Yep.
down to the bottom of the board here.
Yep.
He then moves forward and then takes his swipes at you. That is a 21.
That hits.
I would like to use silvery barbs, please.
Okay. What's that do?
That is a reaction. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me check and make sure he's not within 60 feet. That he is within 60. Oh, he is. Okay, good. Phew. That essentially takes his success and says, no, actually, I'm going to make that a fail. And instead, I can use that to give advantage. And I'm going to give it to... Who's next? Oh. I'm going to give it to Kelnick.
Okay.
Thank you.
So right as the guy is swinging, he kind of does a little matrix and then misses when he thought he was going to hit. And he shakes his head a little bit, and then he tries to punch in with his dagger. And that is a 22 to hit.
And he rolls well. That hits.
Yeah, he does.
And that is 7 piercing damage.
Ouch. I do not like this.
And his turn is up. But as he stabs real quick, he's just... Because he can't figure out how that little... He thought for sure he was coming in for a good strike, and all of a sudden he just misses on that strike before. So now the Vorakh is up. And... Let's see.
Ugh, that guy.
That guy.
I don't like that guy.
Don't like that guy.
Alright, so he comes up. He runs straight at Rathgar, who is actually the one that exposed him.
Yeah.
And he is going to do his entropy attack assault.
We love this.
Oh, jeez, that's
That
a
doesn't sound
sucky roll.
That's okay.
A 17.
Oh, that just hits.
Oh,
Wait, can I do anything?
oh, actually, this is a ranged thing, so he can actually stay here where he was. I missed that.
Do I get an opportunity attack now that he's walked away from me?
Nah.
Yeah, no.
He comes
All
in
right.
to try to hit me and goes, wait a minute.
Hold up, I could do it back here. All right, so that's that. That's that. Let me get a couple more dice over here. That's that. And that. Okay. That is going to be a 4d8 psychic damage.
Oh, I can't negate that energy or that attack either.
And that is going to be a 19.
Ouch.
That's a nice hit.
What happened to all that solo leveling you were going to do to him that you were saying in Flip's office?
Do you want me to help you or not?
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that is not a good one for me to roll.
Mm.
Let's get something above a 5 today, little dice. Oh! 19.
Oh, you just barely. Okay, so
I love you, little dice.
Let's do that
all
more
right.
often.
So
Yeah, for
you
real.
get the damage, but something else didn't happen. So
Something
there we
else
go.
didn't
Moving on. We are on to Kellenic.
All right. Thanks to Yeleni, I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level
Nice.
at Oh, I thought the demon went up against Rathic. Did he move back?
No, remember I said,
Yeah,
I thought it was a ranged attack.
I couldn't
Okay.
do an opportunity slap.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, he is still going to cast it at him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Weird, 'cause mine didn't update.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
All right. So that is 6. Wait, where is it? Where is it? 66.
And on that, is there any saving throws on those?
Oh,
I don't remember.
No. But so I'll take the damage on that. The D20 roll didn't go. So that's 20 points of radiant damage. And
Okay.
the next attack roll made against it before the end of my turn has advantage.
Before the
Okay.
end of your next turn or your current
Before the end of my next turn.
turn? Okay.
So, like,
That
technically, if
would be
I'm the
helpful.
next one to attack it, I still have advantage. But if one of you attacks it before me,
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
then you get the advantage.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Let's see. As a bonus action, I will. Well, no, I can't because that's a higher level spell. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of move back here a bit.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
All right. We're on to Rathic.
Okay. I am. Yeah. I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to cast Catapult at level 2 and grab a box, whatever kind of box or stuff is in the warehouse,
Okay.
and launch it at the demon. And that is a Dex 16 attack save.
Oh, it's just an automatic?
Yeah.
Okay. A 15, you said?
16.
16. I'm sorry. You said Dex, right?
Yep.
So he rolled a 15.
There we go. Nope, it hits.
That's what I'm saying. You said that it was a 16 to save?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so it hits.
And that does 4d8.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay.
22 damage.
As you need to re-roll, because
Oh.
as his reaction to that, his face becomes Glafford all of a sudden, and it disrupts you.
Okay. Reroll again or no?
You got to re-roll the attack because it puts you at disadvantage.
Harsh.
It wasn't an
I
attack.
don't,
though.
there's
Huh?
no
It
attack.
wasn't an attack.
It's a save.
He didn't have to
Okay.
roll to attack on that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it's
had to
not
roll
automatic.
a
Okay,
dex
okay,
save,
okay.
yeah.
Never mind. So you're 4d8.
That was still super cool, though.
Yep. It came out 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is
Yeah, that would have
creepy.
been brutal.
Ugh. And then I'm going to send Mom. I think I can. I'm going to send Mom up here to attack this one.
Okay.
And let me get back to my sheet. Let's go to find this stupid thing to roll. And where is it? Sorry. Melee attack is. Why is it gone? It is 28. It doesn't actually say. Where the heck is it now?
your echo cancellation.
Oh, am I echoing in there?
The entire episode.
Oh, why
Stand
didn't you tell
by.
me?
We tried.
I don't
There
know.
it is.
Actually, it says I'm on echo cancellation.
Well, then I don't know what to say.
All right.
Oh, that's
You made
12,
it
so
back
that ain't
here.
gonna do much. So unless the 12 hits, that doesn't matter.
Say that again.
All right, unless the 12 hits, it doesn't matter.
It does not.
Okay. Then I think that will be the end of my turn. I think so.
Okay.
I don't think I can cast anything else.
So now we're
My
on
turn?
to Wrathgar.
Holy fuck. So she is going to do what she does best and run up and apologize to Bryce's body while she stands on it. And, she's going to go ahead and hit him.
With advantage.
Hitting Bryce.
I have advantage?
Yeah, because of
You
my
do.
spell.
Oh, yeah, from that thing. Thank God.
Guiding bolt.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Yeah.
Cerny's
my
gonna
little-
eat.
My little rabbit.
So since he couldn't do that with
No, you
Graphic.
fucking fuck, man. Come
he
on.
does, all of a sudden
Just let her have this.
you see the face of one of your brothers.
Can she go, oh, this isn't a problem.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Fuck, so she has
Man.
to re-roll it?
I think it's more
Yep.
that
Does
she's
she
just so
still get
used
to
to like
re-roll at
fighting
advantage, though?
her brothers
Yeah.
that she's not even phased. She's just like, oh, okay, we're sparring
no, wait.
now.
Doesn't that take anyway? It's just a neutral roll. That was my neutral roll because if you disadvantaged me, I was at advantage. So now it's a neutral
Was
roll.
that your first or second roll?
That was my first roll.
The 20? Okay, then it's that one.
Ooh,
Mechanics make me happy sometimes. Thanks, Kalanik.
And
Sorry,
thank you
Larry,
for
you're
being
trying
a
so hard
nice
to use that.
DM.
Yeah,
for
seriously.
real. For real. You're trying so hard to make this cool, and I'm just like,
But let me do the thing. Well, okay.
let me do the thing. Okay, so damage is, that's going to be, where's my d12? Oh. Math, 1 sec. 10.
Are you using a calculator?
Yes, I am, because my brain doesn't work that fast with math.
And the fun thing
I
is she's
can't.
using an
Wrathgar
actual
could not use a
calculator
It's like a
instead of her
physical
phone.
calculator.
No,
that you're
it's
typing
no,
on?
it's
Oh, it's
I'm
on your
using the
computer?
calculator
It's
on
the
my
keyboard,
on my
okay.
keyboard.
Yeah.
So
You're just like tapping it
That's an abacus.
exactly like you would a calculator.
well, now I got distracted, and I'm gonna have to
Slide
start it again.
rule.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Sorry.
That is going to be 31 damage,
Dang.
Woo!
Okay.
and I'm going to make my second attack because I have an extra attack.
Okay.
I would like to reckless attack,
Okay.
which gives me advantage, because he's probably gonna disadvantage me.
It's probably a one.
Are you gonna
one-
disadvantage me?
one-time reaction.
It's a reaction, so you can only do it once
Yeah.
per round.
Oh shit. Okay, so okay. 25.
That hits.
And that is going to be, ooh, that was a shit ass roll. 10 slashing.
Okay.
And he now has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me, and if he does attack someone else, they have resistance to the damage.
Okay.
That's chunky.
That
Why,
is the
thank
end
you.
of my turn.
Yeah, that's a nice
If
one.
you want me to put it on there, I have it. Where is it? It's Ancestral Protectors.
But the reckless also gives him advantage on you, correct?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. So, Yami, you are up.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. I am just gonna start running at this dude. Running towards to assist. I can't go very far. I can go right about there to go assist. And I guess I'll give Wrathgar the help action. That's all I can do right now.
You
Okay.
could always dash if you wanted.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I don't want to be overly exposed until I can actually attack something.
Fair enough.
Okay. So that's it?
Yeah, based on my first roll, yes, that's it.
Okay. All right, so the bandits are up now, and they are going to This first one is going to take aim at Mom. Ugh, that was a crappy roll. 13.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. Second one, he'll also attack there. Oh, even worse. 5.
Nope.
Third one is going to go after Hrothgar. And he only rolls a... Where'd that go? That's what I thought. So only rolls a 13, which
Yay,
I'm
that
pretty sure
misses.
misses. And then the fourth one takes a shot. Jeez, rolls a 12. They all miss. Arrows are
DM
flying,
rolled in.
they're all missing.
Like stormtroopers.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so they're done. So we're back to Mark 4.
All right. So
Mark 4.
You now
Mark
have,
4.
Mark 4 has advantage, by the way.
that's right. So as a bonus action, I'm going to manifest my Echo, but I'm going to manifest him next to Hrothgar.
Aw. She goes,
Just, boom. There's no
Wastes
sound.
one of her
Just-
swipes after that now.
And with advantage, I'm going to attack the guy in front of me from my normal body position. So,
Okay.
We're going to attack with the spear. Please roll well. Finally, something decent. Does a 19 hit?
That hits.
All right. So we'll roll damage. Sucky roll. 3. A whopping 3 damage.
Whoa!
This is 8.
This
That's
is
8.
you need to
number?
calm down.
So is
That's
it
weird.
3 plus 5 from the sword?
Oh, there
Or
you
from
go.
the
Okay.
spear?
All right. So
So
that's
8.
weird. So 8. 8 piercing. So then I'm going to take my second attack. This one, I'm actually going to do the attack from my Echo on the demon. I
Okay.
love being an Echo Knight. Oh, so nice. All right. Does a 22 hit?
That's going to hit.
All right. So, the damage. Actually, I didn't even roll at advantage, but I forgot to roll it with advantage on the other guy. 11. Is that what I see over here? Yep. 11 damage piercing to the demon. I'm going to action surge
Okay.
because I can. So let me get that. All right. So then I'm going to. And does action surge give me one more attack, or does it give me 2 more attacks?
One action.
I think it's just one action.
One more action. All right. So then I'm going to correct my mistake. I'm going to roll with advantage to try to hit this dude in front of me again, since I didn't actually roll with advantage this first time.
Wait, now I need to look that up because I feel like does action give
All
extra
right.
attack?
So
Or does it
Thank
give
God.
multiple?
Extra attack gives
19
2 attacks.
to hit.
19. Yes.
All right. So.
Oh, it says yes, extra attack triggers on an action surge.
It does.
Yeah,
Whatever
it
the
says
intent-
action surge lets you take another action, including the attack action. When you use the attack action, it lets you attack more than once because you have extra attack on your attack action.
Yeah.
So he gets
Up to
4
you.
attacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Action
You good with that,
surge,
DM?
baby.
Say
All right.
again?
I was just, if it's good with you, then I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So damage first.
Ordinary.
That's 6 piercing on that third attack.
Okay.
And then for my fourth attack, I'm going to stay on this guy in front of me.
For my next trick.
Still have advantage. 22 to hit. Mark's
That
rolling
hits.
well.
We love a fighter.
And that is another 9
9.
piercing.
Okay.
All right, I think I've done enough.
All right. So he is done after wiping the crap out of that guy.
Dang.
So Yeleni is up.
Okay, she is just.
But he's still standing, though.
He's still standing.
Okay.
She's gonna go after the same guy she was going after before. Just gonna finish him off, or hope to
okay.
anyway. And then, hang on, I need a second die because it's with advantage. Come on.
I'm sorry. Trying to be better prepared.
One of you is a d20. You know what? I'm just going to roll it twice. Oh, that was a nat 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Just gonna roll it once then.
That's a
There you go.
27 to hit.
That's a hit.
Cool. So then so I double my damage.
It's full damage plus a roll and your modifiers.
Okay.
At least that's the way I do it.
So then it doesn't also double sneak attack, correct?
No.
Okay. So that is 6 plus 3. So 9 plus 11 plus 17 points of damage.
Nice. As he's standing there, he's still trying to reload that crossbow, and you just hit him perfectly. And he just rolls down the stairs.
Good night.
All right,
Hang
who's
on.
next?
Come out to me, bro.
That was her turn.
Yeah, that was her turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, you know what?
So we're
No, she doesn't need
too late.
Never mind.
Too late.
I'm kidding.
It's fine.
It's like I gotta do something.
Crouch
Come on.
behind the box and
I
get
was
some
gonna.
cover.
I was gonna go. I can use cunning action to hide.
Okay.
So I'm hiding.
There you go. There you go. So now we are up to these guys. Let's see.
How's he looking?
He's doing all right.
Okay.
Bitch.
So he will do. Well, he's gonna have to. Let's see. I don't know. He wants to hit first. And he's gonna go. He's gonna go after Mark.
All right. Mom is imposing deflect attack.
What is that?
Disadvantage.
Because he went for Mark.
Because he's attacking Mark. Yep.
2 13s. Well, I mean 18s if you count the modifier to it.
Oh,
Well,
both
I
of
guess
those
it didn't matter.
Well, it's gonna be 1, but yeah. Okay. Let's see where the damage was. Jeez.
I would like to use my reaction for Spirit Shield. You have
Okay.
to take 2d6 off of that damage on Mark.
2d6. And he was only doing 7 damage anyway.
Well, fuck.
We'll see if he rolls less
You
than that
should
and
have
takes a little
saved
bit
it
of
for
damage.
the big
Get some
demon.
healing?
I was gonna
Like
say, is
healing?
that
I rolled 2 6s.
what's the range on that?
So
You got 0
no damage.
damage.
Within
Nice.
30
It's
feet.
30 feet.
Nice. Okay.
You scuffed my paint.
And feeling this weirdness because of when he went after Mark, he turns to go after Mom with a 21,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that's gonna be
Sorry,
jeez.
Mom.
It's only gonna be 4 damage
Oh, see, it would have been a waste.
All right.
with his scimitar, but then he takes a swing with his
Clank.
dagger, and that's going to be a 13. So I think that misses.
That does
Clank
miss.
whiff.
Okay, so that's his turn. So the other bandito, which is funny because I didn't even make him attack last time. Stupid.
Oops.
He moves over here and then he goes
Oh,
after
no.
Rathgar.
That's a bad thing.
This is unfortunate.
First swipe, a 2 and a 5.
Hey, that's nice.
Second swipe is a 16.
That is my armor class.
Okay, so that hits. It's not going to be much. Jeez. 4. So 2.
2 damage?
And then,
2 damage?
just 2 damage.
So 1 damage?
No. I already halved it. It was a 4.
Oh,
So I was
you
telling you
little
2.
bitch. Okay. Thanks, I guess.
And then the other is a 23. But this is even a smaller. Another 2 total.
You already halved it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see little paper cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, that tickles.
He's looking at his weapons like, what the frick? And that's his turn. That's their turn. All right. So then the demon
Oh.
is up.
56.
The demo.
Well, the good news is, I guess you should. Is the advantage on Rathgar? Is that until her next turn, or is that just the next attack? For her,
He had
for her-
advantage on all his attacks because he's
Flanking.
flanking.
Okay. Well, you did reckless attack.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
didn't
So
know
I
how
mean,
long-
it's
but the
you
flanking,
can't double
yeah,
advantage,
The flanking
so.
takes that, yeah.
And I think
So
that
it doesn't matter.
that only accounts for the person you reckless attacked against. So that
Yeah.
would be the demon,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
yeah,
But,
and that
you
would
know,
just be for his first attack.
But the
Yeah.
demon
Not
is
for
the
any
demon's
subsequent
hitting
attacks.
now. So
But he's advantage anyway.
yeah.
All right. Wow. Missed on the first.
Yay.
13, 18 on the second.
That hits.
That is
I think it's dumb you can't use Spirit Shield on yourself.
that's 18, but that is a what is that? It's claws.
8?
So that is a piercing,
So
I
8.
believe. Yeah.
Thank God.
So 8 on that. And then he goes in for a little suckle on your neck.
Ew.
And that's going to be a 23.
Yeah, that hits. She's gonna go, non-consensual! Non-consensual!
I would like to use silvery barbs, please.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
So you have to re-roll and take the smaller roll. I did it wrong
Reroll,
last
take
time.
the smaller. I rolled a 7, which makes it a 16, and a 17, which would have made it a 22.
16 still hits.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks for trying.
I thought you had more AC than that.
No, I have a low
She's
AC.
a barb. Barbs don't have a lot of AC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
armor.
tanky, but we're not
Or
like pierce free.
Oh, plus that.
You know what I meant.
I think I still get to give. I can still choose a different creature to give advantage to. So
Okay, so he gave 12 bite damage plus another 5 psychic damage.
Okay,
ouch.
so full 5 and then 6 from the 12.
Yes.
This is why I should have been the totem barbarian. I would have just wouldn't have mattered. Oh no, but they still take psychic.
Rathgar, you have advantage on your next attack, or
Thank
Whatever.
you.
Yeah.
So
That
5
is
and
his
6.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah. And now it's Kellenic.
I'm gonna use a bonus
I'm bloodied.
action, or I'm gonna use an action to get all misty. So, poof. And then
Okay.
I'm just gonna float kind of over into here, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon right over yonder, and then
Okay.
smack the heck out of him with it. So, and I'm casting it at 3rd level. So it's going to be a 2d8 plus 4. So that's a 17 to hit.
17. That is a hit.
All right. That is 14, 18 points of magical, what is it? Force damage.
Okay.
18 points of force damage, and then I am going to use my life drain and deal extra necrotic damage equal to my level, so another 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I don't suppose he's a drow.
He is not.
Okay. Then I don't gain temporary hit points.
No, okay.
And that is me.
That is him. Now, Rathic.
I am. Trying to think of how I want to do it. I think I can just. Wait 1 second. I actually just thought of something. All right, this is a stupid question. So with extra attack, can I cast 2 cantrips?
No.
Okay,
No.
it has to be out of the actual weapon.
One is a magical, one is a physical.
Okay.
I believe.
It just says,
Am I wrong on that?
it kind of like indicates that I can do it on, like, use, basically on my character sheet, it says you could take 2 attacks per turn. It's just extra attack.
Right.
Firebolt is listed
It's
under
usually
it.
a physical.
Attack
though.
is just the weapon. Spells are a
It's a
whole
melee.
separate thing.
That's fine.
At least according to D&D.
Yeah, I don't know. It lists Firebolt in the attack column of my thing, but no other spells is what I'm saying. That's what I thought was interesting. Then I'll just use my hand crossbow
On who?
on this. I'm gonna have to move up, I think. This little bandit dude. I'm gonna have to move up a little bit.
Why would you have to move? I don't think you need to move.
Because of I need 30 feet to shoot the hand crossbow. 60 feet's like the outer limit, but I get disadvantage.
Oh.
So if I get here, I think that should be. Yeah. And I will attack twice. Get 26.
That's a hit.
And 11 damage.
Okay.
And then again. 24.
That's a hit.
And 8 more. And then
Okay.
I will also have Mom attack that same character. And
Okay.
that would be.
With advantage.
Yep. So, all right, 24.
Yep.
And 11 more damage.
Okay. You can see he's pretty rough at this point. He's just getting plugged away. He's starting to look like is it Boromir? He's starting to get all these
A bunch
arrows
of
stuck
arrows
in
Ah,
him.
that was
I
triggering.
think that's all I
Yeah. That made us all feel bad, Larry.
I know, really.
Oh, well, hey, look, I'm not having any fun with my characters not shooting anybody, so I gotta have some fun somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rathgar's health would say otherwise, but
All right, so is that Rathic?
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay, Rathgar is up.
okay. So she is going to use a bonus action to rabbit hop over here, which doesn't cause oh my god, doesn't provoke opportunity attack.
Opportunity. Okay.
Yeah. I can pop it in here if you want it. There it is. And she is going to go ahead and attack him, but I already have advantage, right?
Got
Lenny?
advantage
Okay.
from the
Okay.
barbs.
So, come on, little buddy. That was a 2 and a 16. So 26 to hit.
26, that hits.
And the damage. 17. Slashing.
Okay.
And her extra attack. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Yeah. And 18 slashing.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do.
Okay. He's, you make this jump behind him, and it definitely surprises him and as he's taking 2 swipes from behind.
Take that pumpkin seed!
Sigourney's in there. So now Yami.
All right. Okay. I'm going to run up to him and stab him in the face with my sword.
Okay.
20 to hit.
20 to hit.
10 damage.
He'll try and do his reaction this time.
He'll try to do his what?
He's going to do the reaction and he makes his face look like a potato, which really affects you deeply. So you have to re-roll now.
The sword disregards magical resistance. If that means anything. Would that negate that? I don't know how the spell works that you're using.
I don't know, because this doesn't say.
Okay, I'll just re-roll anyway.
It just says face of a friend. When a creature
23
the
to
Vorakh
hit.
can see targets it. That's a hit.
So re-roll damage?
No, what did you roll before?
A 20.
10? A 20? For the damage?
10 was the damage.
That's what I mean. So 10.
Okay.
Okay.
And I don't have a bonus action I could use. So yeah, stab him in the face.
So the Vorakh makes his face look like a potato and just goes after he gets hit
I
anyway.
suddenly get hungry.
All right. So the bandits are going to try their thing again. Jeez. All right. First one's going to be at Rathgar. 15.
Nope.
Next attacker. That's an 18.
Oh.
Oh. It's an 18 for 3 damage. So what is that, a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You got him.
the other one just throws an arrow, goes flying by, misses altogether. So those knuckleheads are done again. Good lord, those are worthless. Jeez.
I mean, you still made me bleed my own blood.
All right, so Mark.
All right, so I'm going to initiate my first attack through my echo, and I'm going to hit the demon, or try to.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit? Dirty.
A 20, yes.
All right. Oh, finally a decent roll. All right, 11 damage piercing on the demon.
Okay.
Damn it, I should have rolled at advantage. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm going to take my second attack from my main body with advantage against the other guy.
Okay.
Nat 20, bitch!
Nice.
Scared me.
That's a hit.
Congratulations.
Okay. Sorry about that. A little excited. All right, so then I roll. Let's see, it's a D8. I'm a stupid D8's up in here. Hello. If I were a D8, where would I be?
What's a D8 look like?
I literally. Okay, there we go. All right, so I roll this,
Diamond.
and then I roll again with the modifier. Is that right? No, you max out.
You have a full 8
So it's 8
plus a
the
roll
All right.
and your modifiers.
All right. So
Just
it's
one
gonna be-
modifier.
Whatever modifiers he has on an attack.
so it's going to be 13 total damage.
All of that. So total is 13.
Yes.
Okay.
It seems low.
He is barely hanging on. He's scrunched down. He's bleeding profusely from everywhere.
If I only had a way to hit him one more time, I do not. Okay, that's all.
One more arrow, just like Boromir, should do it.
Exactly.
It's so sad, man.
All right, so he's done. So Yeleni.
Okay, well, let me double check how far away this guy is real quick.
You are a true son of Gondor.
Ugh, he's too close. And I've gotten too used to having advantage to want to just try to shoot him without it.
Well, if you shoot somebody and one of us is within 5 feet, you still get sneak attack.
Even with a ranged weapon?
Yes.
But I just still don't have advantage on attempting to hit it.
It doesn't matter. But if you hit and it hits, you get sneak attack if one of us are within 5
Right,
feet.
but what I'm saying is that all of
But
the
you don't
other
have
guys
advantage.
that are 80 plus feet away,
She
I
doesn't
have
want to roll
advantage
just one
on,
die.
Oh.
and I want to roll both of my die. But I also understand the benefit of just killing a dude right away.
She wants to hit the stormtroopers that aren't hitting anything anyway.
Mom can take care of that guy. I'll attack the guy in the back. The next one down
The one on the
row.
left?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
No, that missed.
Yeah, there's a range. So if you go over the range,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10 points of damage plus sneak attack. So 14 points of damage, and I'm also going to use another Bardic Inspiration slot and use Psychic Blades and go, now it's your turn. And that's...
So he takes the first arrow, gets hit in the neck, he's... "Ah!" And then you say what you say, and you see him just scream as he grabs his head, pokes his fingers in his eyes, and then just keels over.
Oh, I didn't even have to... I didn't...
Dang.
Okay, so does that mean I did not get to use my Psychic Blades then?
No, you used it. All he had was one left. So
One what?
he only had one hit point. So any roll you would have done with
Oh,
Psychic
okay,
Blades
so
would
I
have
still
killed him.
used it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well done, Frenulini.
I'm sad because I got 12 hit points on that last psychic damage.
but if you
then
hadn't
I
used
only
it,
needed
he'd
to
still
use
be alive
one.
and he'd still
You
be able
gave
to
him an
shoot somebody.
extra headache. There you go.
Thanks for belittling me. That's super helpful.
That's not belittling.
Sarcasm is. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. So this guy here
This guy.
is taking his last opportunities, obviously. He gets himself back up, lets out a big scream, and then he just takes 2 swipes and a dagger going after Mom. So that's a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'm like, anything?
Yeah, no,
anything?
sorry. I thought you.
Bueller.
That's gonna be 9 damage.
Yay.
And then he takes his other swipe. That definitely misses. And then he punches in with his dagger. And that definitely misses. Good God, these dice suck. And that's that bandit. The other bandit is gonna go to hit the Echo. Another miss with an 11.
Haha.
I guess that's a miss. 18.
That definitely hits, and he dissipates.
All right. And so then he will then go here. And he's going to take a swipe at, or a poke at Yami with his dagger. And that is a 21.
That's
I'm
a
good.
painful poke.
I'm going to use a luck point so you have disadvantage on that poke.
Okay, but I say it
Damn.
was a 21. That meant I rolled a 16. So what did I get here? That one is actually cocked.
Cracked.
And it rolled even lower. So it's a miss.
Heard that.
Lucky.
Fuck off.
The
All right. That is his turn.
Sorry.
So now it is up to the demon,
Demo.
No.
who is going back after.
Ah.
See, he's going to move over here. So, Yami, you'll get an opportunity attack.
Do I get? Oh, he's not out of my space. You stupid.
An attack of opportunity.
I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want you guys to hear me chewing gum. I can't use a sword for my opportunity attack. It has to be like a spell or something, right?
No, it can be a sword.
Stab you in the face. 20 to hit.
That hit.
Specifically,
12
in his
damage.
face.
Specifically in his
Okay.
face.
Nice.
Watch out, you chip
And he
one of
just
my
keeps
horns.
moving. All right. So now he is.
This is gonna suck, isn't it?
Crawley.
I wish, but it's not.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Never know.
Look
All
at
right.
Larry
so...
feeling sorry for himself.
One of the... Okay. So he's swiping with both his claws. And that's a
Swipe
21.
or no swiping.
Oof.
Yeah, that hits.
21 on the first one and a 17 on the second one.
Yeah.
All
I might
right,
go down.
That's
Shit.
that. I doubt it. You keep having everything.
Yeah, well, you never know. You never know.
This
No one knows.
and this.
How would they know? They'd never know.
We never
All
know.
right,
Never
so
never
that's
know.
going to be
Never
10,
know.
14. That's 22 total, so
So 11.
11.
Oh, I'm still up. We're fine.
And now he's going to try and bite.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oh, wow.
Don't
That
be
is
in that
it.
20.
Well, the one is cocked, and the first one is a 19, so let's see.
Fakaka.
Nope. So 19, so 24.
Okay.
And that is this. 8, 10, 14 on the bite.
So 7.
Oh, plus, so 7 plus. Oh my god, 2 ones. 2 psychic damage.
So 9 altogether.
Yeah. And that's his turn.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
So we are now on to Kellenic.
All right. Let's see. Bonus action. Kellenic will move this back over to this guy and take a swipey swipe. Ouch. That is a 9, so
That's a
take
miss.
That is a miss. And then, as my actual action, we shall cast Sacred Flame. So he needs to make a 15, and a dex save of 15.
He rolled a 17.
Well, then I do 0 damage on anything. But I will move slightly closer.
And that's your turn?
So, yes, I was very ineffective. That
Okay.
sucks.
Rathic.
okay. I am gonna move. I think I can get to about there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself there. Where was it again? There, right below him. And I'm going to shoot at our little guy here.
Okay.
That dude. $16.
16. He uses his reaction to parry,
Okay.
and that makes it miss.
I will shoot him again.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Right on his armor class. So he deflects the first one, and as his sword is still up, his scimitar is still up in the air,
Oof.
right in the chest.
Awesome.
That's the last shot for Boromir.
9
Bud.
damage.
Again, man.
It's the only fun I'm getting to have on this fight.
And with that, I will. So, if I have Mom move over, is that flanking for her? Or do I need to put him like here?
That's flanking for her
Here,
on the other side, where you were
right
originally.
there. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Has to be directly opposite.
That's fine. So I will do that, and I will attack him with Mom. And here we go. A 19.
That's a hit.
Right. And 4 whole damage.
Okay.
Woo!
Every little bit counts.
And I think that is my... Yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. Rathamagar.
How is the demon looking? Is he look?
He's still looking pretty good.
What a little bitch. I want to move because I don't want this guy behind me, but I want my advantage. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, I know what to do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack him like usual.
With advantage.
Yes. Oh, 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And damage. 16 slashing.
Okay.
And my extra attack. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, fuck yeah. 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to use my bonus action, Rabbit Hop.
Okay.
Again, over here. Sorry, Mom, you don't get advantage, but I don't want the guy behind me getting advantage. So that is where I'm going to end.
Okay. So, Yami.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm going to go back and stab him in the face again. Stab in the face.
Okay, so the other guy gets opportunity attack on you
Fuck.
for disengaging. And that's going to be a 17.
I got lucky. I'm going to use another luck point. He has disadvantage.
Mhm. All right, so that means I roll
Jeez.
12.
I get 3 of those.
Wow, missed again.
Yes.
Damn.
Wow.
Stab him in the
Well, unless a 12 is your armor.
No.
What's your armor?
16.
Oh, yep, you missed.
25 to hit him in the face.
Okay.
9 damage. In the
Okay.
face.
Okay.
And yeah,
And is that your
that's
turn?
my turn.
The stormtroopers are going to try again. And firing at Rathgar.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Yay.
And a miss. Oh my
Yay.
god. A 5 and a
Amazing.
4.
She lives to
Damn.
fight
I
another
mean, I'm
day.
cool with it.
Or at
All of
least
their shots, and they've hit once.
for another
One guy
6
has
seconds.
hit once. All right.
And it was for like 1 point, too.
No, this is Mark.
Alrighty, so I'm going to move. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move here.
18.
I'm going to use a bonus action, manifest my echo. And hang on a second. I know I put him on top of it. I'm going to move him. I'm going to manifest echo here. Is that right? 5, 10. I'm sorry, I can't do it there. I'll do it there. I can only do it 15 feet away from me. Okay, and so for my first attack, I'm going to attack via the echo on this guy here to the right of the echo, Mr. Man here.
Okay.
So that is, oh, nice, 25 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, that's going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
And then question for you, DM, if I wanted to use my short bow, could I use that short bow for my second attack, or do I need to stick with my spear? If I was going to originate the attack from my original body.
It's actually a good question. I
Switching
really don't know.
weapons.
Yeah, because it's kind of a switching weapons.
I think it's up to the DM.
Because he's still, I mean, you're technically when your echo is fighting, right? You're doing the motions too, ish.
You can say that if you like. It's never been expressly stated, but
Yeah,
You
it
can-
never really kind of says, but it's saying it's using your weapon through them.
it's totally fine. Like I don't care either way. I'll stick with the spear. So I'll just attack again, same dude, with a second
Okay.
attack. I was just gonna do something funky.
Yeah.
Alright, second
Officially,
attack.
it counts as a free object interaction, so he can draw a new weapon while attacking. If
Okay.
you want to use
Well
that.
then,
I'm good.
if you want to use your bow.
I made a good roll. So that's 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits. That one
Alright.
actually missed.
Okay, whoa. And that is another 11 piercing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Yeleni?
Okay. So Yeleni is going to attack the next guy in the row. This one
Okay.
up here.
Taking all of
She's
them
just
out.
picking them off.
Hey, do your thing.
That is a nat 20.
God damn.
Yep.
And
One shot this bastard.
Give me 1 sec. So that's
Get him.
okay. So 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 3, 15 plus sneak attack, 16. How's he looking?
16.
Yeah.
He's over here with his crossbow going, fuck, it's all jamming up on him, and he goes down.
Okay. Cool. And then
Dang.
I'm going to, seeing Rathgar's state, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move right here and make sure, hang on, that is within 60 feet. Oh, you moved! Okay, hang on. Where was I before?
Oh, you.
I was
I think
You
if
were
you
closer.
move diagonal up one,
One,
well, but
two,
you still got a bunch of people to
15,
shoot through.
20.
Whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast second level healing word.
Oh my god. You're so nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you? Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So that is 5 plus, that's 9 points of healing damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay.
And before I go any further, let me just calculate out how far this guy is. Okay, and I'm going to move 10 feet back. 5, 10. Pew. And that's my turn.
Okay. So now we are on the bandit.
Bandito,
Kill the
Captain.
bitch. Save
One
the bitch.
left.
So he is going to move here.
Oh.
You guys
I'll
just
go the
keep
attack
playing
from my shadow.
leapfrog.
Yes. Go ahead.
All right, one moment.
This sucks, man.
Do. Does a 15 hit?
Negative.
Dang.
Wait. Yes.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. That's going to be 13.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. No. It doesn't hit. The parry that I used was from the guy that's dead now, because that's how he died. He parried the first shot, got smacked with the second. So his reaction to he can do a reaction to an opportunity attack, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's one action per turn, so
Let me look.
I think so.
Can you do a reaction to an op or
Yeah, it just says
Opportunity.
against one melee attack that would hit it.
I would say yeah.
yes?
So as he's running, he and then keeps going.
You fiend.
So it's a miss. He parried. All right. So now the bandito captain.
E. Holmes.
So he is. I wonder who's going after him. Whoa, my God! Rolled a 2 and a 4. That's
I was
a
gonna
miss.
say 4. That's cool.
His next swipe is a 22
To who?
on you.
Ah,
On
yeah, of
Rathgar.
course. That's fine.
And a 10, so 5 damage. No, I'm sorry, 9, so that's 4 damage.
Yay.
And then he's going to poke with his dagger. And that's going to be a 24.
Yeah.
And that's just a measly little, already calculated 2 damage.
Okay. I mean, every little bit hurts, so. Almost
his
back to where I
turn.
started before Cat healed me.
His turn is up. So now we're on to the demon.
Friend Rathgar, your ears look droopy. Are you well?
My ears are always droopy, but I am hurting.
Hang in there, I believe is what mortals say.
Thank you.
So a 25.
To me again?
Yes.
Yeah.
He swipes one set of claws. He comes in with the other set of claws.
Oh my god. This is looking good.
That's a 17.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hits on that.
I really need to get some
that
armor.
is-
Barbarians don't wear armor.
No, we don't. But at this
You
point,
should
it might
get
be better.
armor.
Thank
That's
you,
gonna be
Mark.
You have plot armor.
Yeah.
19.
Plot armor.
My armor is on the inside of my body.
Oh.
No, that one right. So 19, 27.
Damage?
Yeah,
Halved?
with his claws, so halved, yeah. So
Okay.
27, that'd be 26, so 13.
Okay, I'm holding on.
And now
And
he's
now-
coming in to suck on your neck again.
I might be down, guys. This might be it.
That's gonna be a 23.
Silvery
Yeah.
barbs.
And and what does that do again?
Roll again
disadvantage.
and take the lower roll.
Oh, yeah.
Oh Lord.
Who's your advantage going
Hang
to?
in there,
Oh my
Rathgar.
gosh. All right, so that missed.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, thank fuck.
I'm
And a
going.
19 and a 3.
I'm gonna give advantage to to Rathgar. Hang on,
Dang.
you're gonna need it.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
So we're on Telenek.
Yeah. All right.
Really want to kill this
Um,
bitch.
Bonus action. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. And hit the guy I've been hitting.
Okay.
All right, that's an 18 to hit.
18, that's a hit.
All right. So that's going to be 2d8. Where's my other one? Where'd it go? There it is. Nice. 11 plus 4, that's 15 points of radiant damage
15.
on that guy. And then I am dropping spiritual weapon. I am misting over here, and I'm going to grab Rathgar by the shoulder and cast where is it? Where is it? Oh, I'm looking at third level cure wounds. So
Oh.
that is 6d8 plus 4. That is 14 plus 11, that's 25. Plus 9, that's 34 plus 4, 38 points, 38 hit points.
Damn, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Holy schlamolies.
That's what
That's
I do for my
helpful.
friends.
Everybody helps. We
All right.
love it.
So that's me.
Everybody
so-
helps.
Rathic?
Well, having seen that, I guess I don't need to do what I was going to do.
We all like to heal everybody.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do
I hear
that.
Keith in there somewhere.
You don't want to, Hickey. You don't want the Keith to be playing D&D with you.
It's a Keith.
It's a Keith.
It's a Keith.
I think that I will
Freddy Balzac needs to make an appearance.
Freddy Balzac. Oh my god.
I think
All
I
right.
missed something.
It's from the Leo, not Leo Braun, Topaz,
Topaz
and
and
Topaz and
Stillman.
Steelman.
Sorry, I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna get. I guess it can go like right there. Right there.
Cat's like, I'm pretty sure I took meticulous notes.
I just want to be in line. I'm going to attack the demon. Why not?
Okay.
Yes, let's do that.
So here we go. Oh, well, that's not gonna hit. And I'll go again. So 19
19 will hit.
for 8 points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to activate. Where is it?
Do nat ones on attacks matter to you, DM?
Do what?
Do nat ones matter?
Oh, they actually do.
Thank you, Kat.
And I missed that.
Appreciate that.
I mean,
I was
It's
looking
that
at
person
Cool.
in
By the
class
way, can
asking
you
if
make
homework is
something
due.
bad happen to
Appreciate that.
Cunningham?
I'm
So-
just
Well,
trying
no,
to
I
keep
was
us all
hoping more bad
honest.
things would happen to my character.
I'm just trying to
So-
keep us all honest.
So basically, I will have Killenik and Rathgar roll a deck save, but with disadvantage because you're
Why-
engaged with him right now.
Cat, man, the things you say reflect on all of us.
I'm not going to
No,
apologize.
I know,
For
I
being-
love you.
You said dex save?
Yes. Like if you manage to see it last second to get out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, not 20.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. So the arrow ends up going right between the two of you. So as you guys are fighting the demon, you just hear
Yep.
Rathic!
Stop.
Excellent shot, friend Rathic.
You know, the second
God,
arrow
I meant
hits.
to do that. I
The
meant to
second
do that.
crossbow arrow hits.
All right, I'm gonna use a reaction and cast Branding Smite because I hit it. That'll do another
I
2d6.
think a reaction is only if you're attacked, isn't it?
No, it's for. This is I'm sorry, it's a bonus action that acts kind of like whatever. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, big difference between
Sorry.
bonus action and
Yeah,
reaction.
So that'll do 9 more damage, and it says, I guess, if he's invisible, he becomes visible, and he sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius, and cannot become invisible until the spell ends.
So he's just glowing.
Basically, he glows with light now. Yes. And then since I use that as a bonus action, I cannot make Mom do anything. So
Okay,
that
okay.
would be my turn.
Rathgar.
Revenge of the Rathgar.
Yeah, I mean,
Reinvigorated.
but how can I? Yeah, I'm going to use my last rabbit hop to get it. Oh wait, I already still have advantage. Never mind, because I see Yami there. Okay, I'm gonna still hit him.
Okay.
The demon
The demon.
with a 29 to hit,
Hit.
and the damage. 22. Wait, math. One sec. I can't do math.
22, damn.
Hey,
21. 21. Sorry.
Well, if it's
Wow.
1 point.
You never know.
It could be
You
the
never know.
That
difference.
1 point. That 1
Yeah, because
point.
it's a D12 plus 9. So
Psychic knives.
And then my second extra attack. Nat 20.
What was the first roll?
19.
19?
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Damage? The first
No,
roll
no. The
damage?
first roll, because
The
you
first
rolled
roll
for
was a-
advantage.
Yes.
So what was the actual die roll? What are your die rolls?
It was a 29 to hit.
What was the first one he's saying?
What was the
The
first
first
die
one
roll?
was, I think, like a. What was it? 17, I think?
A
So it would have
17?
been, a
Okay.
27.
So he uses his reaction to do the face of one of your brothers, and
A
you only get the
27?
first roll. It hits, but you don't have the crit.
Oh, to this one. Okay.
Yes.
To the extra attack. Gotcha.
Yes.
It was a 19 then. It was a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
well, you
just
don't
a
have
normal...
the crit anymore.
Gotcha. Normal attack. I was like, what is happening? So that is going to be 12 slashing damage.
Oh, 12.
Went from a potential 1,000 point damage
Yeah.
to a 12.
A potential 12.
Fucking reaction finally worked somewhere.
1. 21.
DM's kind of salty.
It could have been a potential 33 damage. That would have been the highest I
Yeah.
could have done.
Wonder how this would have gone
All
if
right.
Vorakh was here.
Yeah.
It'd already be over.
Yeah, with a spark and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, shoot again, and then they shoot again.
Then I would
and then-
like to end my turn. I'm gonna use my last rabbit hop to go
Okay.
over here.
Okay.
That
That's
was
it.
dumb. Now I can't deflect for you.
Oh, sorry. I just want to get out of the way of the
Yeah.
guy behind me.
Yes.
So now Yami.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I pull my sword and I'm like about to attack him, and then my hand just starts glowing like this weird orange color, and I don't know what to do with it, and so I aim it at him and I cast Eldritch Blast in his face.
Ooh.
It is changed.
I feel like there's a pattern here.
There's some sort of
12
space.
to hit.
12 to hit. That's a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, then it does nothing. God damn it.
You're so freaked out by
little
your own
close.
power, you straight up miss.
You're a little
You-
close for Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast anyway.
Yami literally goes, "Oh my God, what's happening?" Fires straight up into the air.
Little bits of ceiling start falling on us.
Well,
Oh, I love it.
that was my turn.
Plaster in your hair.
That was my whole turn.
Andrew, sorry, that was so
He,
anticlimactic.
he was so excited for a wah wah.
That's so sad.
All right. Well,
We're not flanking him, so I can't get advantage.
the
Sorry.
stormtroopers, or the stormtrooper that's left, he just
You're
said,
welcome.
"Fuck it. We've been shooting at the rabbit all day," and he
Shoot
missed.
someone else.
And he missed.
Oh, there we go.
So back to Mark.
Alrighty, so I am going to move my echo here so I can flank with Mom on the demon.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack said demon because he's a demon with advantage.
Demonic advantage.
That's so good that I had advantage. 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alrighty, because the other one was a nat 1.
He smacks Yami.
What?
Potatoes fly everywhere.
So 11 piercing on the demon.
Okay.
My first attack.
Got
Second
it.
attack also coming to the demon through the echo.
I think Yami's hit points should be counted in potatoes. So like he carries a sack of potatoes that are his hit point. Every time he gets hit, potatoes spill out on the floor.
Like
16,
Sonic.
that hits.
Yeah.
16, you said it hits?
It's tater
It
tots
hits.
As long
that
as
just
it-
fall all over the place.
As long as it makes the Sonic ring noise.
You gonna eat those tots?
Alright, 10 more piercing damage.
Okay. And with those hits, you see him with the combination of Wrathgar and those hits, he's looking pretty bad.
And that pebble
Alright,
that fell from
then
the ceiling.
The
before I end
sheetrock
my
came down, he's dead. How do you want to do this with the sheetrock?
then
Well,
I
see, with it, there was a
move
nail in
here.
the sheetrock, and
There it was.
Yeah, there you go.
So is
Alright,
Mark
now-
done?
ow.
Now I'm done, yes.
Okay. All right, so back to Yeleni.
Okay. So Yeleni is going to go after the next archer, but first she has to move because she's too close to not have advantage. 1, 2 spaces back, which brings her to 80 feet distance, which gives her advantage. Which brings her another fucking nat 20.
Gum, guys.
Wow.
Damn.
Like it's
Alrighty.
Oh,
right
okay.
That's
there.
rolling.
Cool. So 4 plus. Hang on, where did it go? There you go. 4 plus 4. So 8 plus 4 is 12.
plus a sneak attack, which is 17 points of damage. I'm assuming he
17. He is
nice.
dead.
Cool. And you know, I can't really do another attack, so I'm just going to move a little. Well, actually, let me double check and make sure I've got a good distance, because I'm assuming if I have to shoot past people, I'm at disadvantage.
Yes, because you got to shoot through the crowd.
Okay. So she's gonna move. Oh, she can't move backward. Let's see.
You already moved 2 or 3,
Yeah,
right?
she moved 10 feet already. So if she were to move another 20 feet, it still
go out
wouldn't
the
be
door.
enough. 5, 10, 15, 20. I could move her out the door. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then... Okay, so now she's not at disadvantage, she's just at straight rolls.
Okay.
Cool. And that is her turn.
Okay. So now we go to the
Oh, hi,
bandit.
Oh, hey there, what's going on?
And
I just
Kind of in the middle of a fight here there, bud.
Oh, I forgot my guns back in the room. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Sorry. Please continue.
Any chance
All
I can...
right. So the baddie guy, he moves to here, so there's no opportunity. But he has advantage on Yami. No, that's Mark. Sorry. That is a wrong page.
No potato points.
That is a 20
That hits.
on the first sword. A nothing on the second sword. Time to change dice. 5 damage.
5 total.
And then yeah, total. Yeah. Yes, total. And then 24 with his dagger.
That hits a little bit.
I'm going to deflect attack on the dagger.
And what does that do
I use
again?
disadvantage on it.
Okay. Well, he had advantage. I rolled 2 die, but because I rolled 2, what is it? I'm just
I
re-rolling
guess it would just be a straight roll.
and then taking the lowest of the 2.
I don't know how that.
Because I didn't roll one at a time. I rolled 2 20s.
I guess it would have just been a straight roll. I don't know how that.
So if you rolled 2
Well,
20s, it would be
makes
Makes a
one of
big
those
difference
20s.
because I had a 9 and a 19.
Well, you do
that-
what you've been doing for Rathgar, where
Bard,
you
right?
where you just like take the first one that you rolled.
But what I'm saying is I rolled both at the same time through
Oh.
the tower.
Mm.
Which
Just
one
roll
came
again, I
out
guess.
first?
I would just roll one again, I guess, altogether.
Yeah.
Just one or both? And taking the lowest.
No, I'd say just roll one straight at that point.
So then this is going up against the 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 16 total. Because I rolled an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay. Then that's it. His turn is over.
Nice.
And your thingamajig is still on the demon, correct? Rathgar?
My thingamajig? Yeah, it's an always thing.
All right. He's just pissed at this moment, so he just attacks at you. But no advantage, because there's nobody there. So he does... This is a 23 to hit
Yeah.
on the first.
Larry, don't hate me, but I'm
Hey.
gonna silvery barbs that.
On the first one?
Yeah, the 23.
Okay. And so then that does... That,
You have
remind
to
me, sorry.
re-roll and take the lower roll.
Okay. And that misses then.
Yay.
So then the second attack.
I don't like it when my friend gets hurt.
The second attack is a nat 20.
I should have
Oh.
saved it for the second.
Ooh.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
So that is.
This is gonna suck.
Ouch. Yes, it is.
Thank God I got that 38 extra
That
healing.
is.
Gotcha.
Let's see. You're starting out already at 16 without the rolls.
I should have
Still 6
saved it.
or yeah,
16,
or 8. What? What's
20, 30,
I can't do math.
38.
And that's not halved yet.
Oh, that's not halved yet. So
19.
15,
I'm okay.
19.
I'm okay.
And then the bat.
I'm okay.
Freaking out over here.
And
I would have been dead if I didn't get that extra healing though. So
so when he goes to bite, the second claw that smacks Rathgar really well, Rathgar kind of goes, oh, and as she ducks like that with the bite, he makes the bite right over her.
Oh, nice.
She
Love
ducks
that.
out of the way and misses it.
love when pain makes it so that they can't hit me again.
So there we go. Kellenic.
All right. Kellenic. Gonna do a thing.
You do that thing, guy.
Yeah.
Get up off of that thing.
Wow.
I just need to see. No, doesn't say that. Okay. All right.
Make sure you guys are checking what your moves are before it's your turn. So then that way, because I'm already late for dinner.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go out tonight.
All right. We are going to just take a bonus action here to cast spiritual weapon at second level, and so won't hit quite as hard. But
Where are you placing it?
right here. Hi. Oh wait, no. Hey, right here. It's it's
Wrong one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So okay,
I think if you hold the Alt, you can move it
that's fine.
where you want to.
You
the
know
square.
I'm trying to hit the demon and not mom.
Sorry, you missed it.
That's 16 plus 7, 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, so it's only 1d8. Oh, got an 8. All right. So that is 12 points of radiant damage.
12.
And then for my action,
You see that he is really hurting at this point.
yeah, we're just gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
Yeah.
So he needs to make a dex save and beat 15.
Okay. Beat a 15. And that is... Needs to beat a 15?
Yeah.
14.
All right.
Oof.
And he had advantage.
So that's gonna be 2d8. Nice. 14 points of radiant damage, and yeah, 14 points of
Okay.
radiant damage.
How do you want to do that, killing him?
Nice.
I want to bring down fire from heaven, and
Okay.
before I cast it, I look him straight in the face and say, "Go back to hell, you son of a bitch!" And just make
as
his
the-
head
the
burst.
Flames incinerate and start burning him like that. Right before he explodes, you just see a smirk on his face. And he just says, "You've not come out of this unscathed.
What does he say?
What?
You have not come out of this unscathed."
Oh.
And then
I got some
And
of
he's
them
dead.
on me.
Ew.
Fucking finally. Oh my god.
Did we kill the other guy though?
I'm
No, Bandit's still alive.
Yeah.
All right.
Both of them. There's one in the walls.
Keep him alive.
There's one of the walls.
There is. There's
I
that
just
one.
dragged him. No, that was what he was going.
Yami
in
goes over, just start punching the wall.
It's just the one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move back a bit,
All right.
and then
I yelled at the guy, "Do you wish to fight to the death, or would you like us to stop? We're going to kill you. You see the rabbit? The rabbit wants to cleave you in half."
He looks over at the round and she's just like, so tired. I mean, yeah.
He basically lets out kind of a defiant whisper. Kinnick will return. And
So be it.
he's raising up his weapons.
Kill him.
okay. Well, I mean, cool.
Oh, I thought he was gonna slit his own
Larry
throat.
needs to get to dinner. Hurry up. You don't have time for interrogations.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot him. Do I? No, I don't get. No, I wouldn't get a advantage
Sweet
from
mother,
that.
how much of get ready before your turn did you not get?
Dang! Dang!
Well, that's not gonna do much.
12 misses.
19,
That hits.
and that'd be 9 points of damage there.
9.
And I'll
Okay.
also have Mom attack him.
Okay.
That's another 12. Great.
That missed. I thought you were going to finish
I
him.
thought I was too, but that's how it goes.
Can Raskar finish it?
I knew Leslie was gonna.
Can I
And
do
we are
it?
on to Rathgar.
Can we do it? I'm gonna go over here, and he doesn't get opportunity, I think, because I'm still in his
No, because
radius,
you're still
right?
attached. Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit him.
With advantage.
Sierney's screaming.
28 to hit
That hits.
with 15 slashing.
15 slashing. As you come in with that and Sierney screaming in the background and the guy was just about Kinnick and his head just goes rolling.
Wow.
She like drops Tyranny to the ground. She goes, "I'm so tired. I was
was
right,
very
though,
dramatic.
guys. I was right. I
Kellen,
just want
you were
everyone
right,
to know
though.
I was right."
Kellen just starts yelling, Eidolon warned of this. We cannot trust anyone. They are all
Rathgar warned of
shapeshifters."
this too. She did.
Wait,
I'm
Rathgar.
shapeshifters. Mark was doing some
My
weird
apologies.
glitchy thing. Are you a shapeshifter,
Thank you.
Mark?
No.
We can
Was that
trust each
you
other.
shifting?
No.
Friends, I have a bad feeling about this. They led us away from the trip away and ambushed us. I think we need to get back.
That's okay. Dewey's still there.
Dewey wasn't there in the
No,
first place.
We
He was
get
gone.
back
Wasn't
and
he
Dewey's
not
just
there?
standing, blowing
he
his
might have
guns.
just
at
went
about-
to go get a snack, and then he came back. He went to go get potatoes. I know I would.
Oh, he's dead.
Loot the
He's
body.
been dead for a little while.
I knew that was going to happen.
We'll do possessions later. I'm going to need to fast
Yeah.
forward. So we'll figure out all the other stuff here. I'll leave the map so we have it for later. But you guys work your way back to the trip away where you now see smoke billowing out of the windows. You see a lot of you see some of the, for lack of a better word, the civilians and stuff that are all outside. You see people crying. You see people bringing bodies out. And you see off to the corner next to the front door, Mia and Tia are sitting there, grubbed up like crazy, holding Flip in their arms, unconscious. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
You're going to do that to Cat? Oh,
Cat
my
is
gosh.
done. Look at Cat's face.
Cat just walks off.
Wow.
Oh shit. She's just unconscious. He's still breathing. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Also, they're fictional characters. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
It's okay.
Take a breath.
It's okay.
Drink some tea.
Larry, is that a Pizza Planet shirt?
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Cat,
All
you
right,
love it. It's
Larry-
gonna be great.
Larry,
Nice.
get to dinner. Don't
I have a
don't
Pizza
let
Planet.
Cat's dagger eyes affect you
all gonna be fine.
while you're
It's
trying
gonna
to
be
And
eat.
with
Great night
that,
tonight.
with that, we thank you all for joining us tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
For
watching.
That was fun.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.